What's up, Reggae Boyz fans? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. Reggae Boyz fans, we have a lot to talk. And if you guys watching it over back on the replay, trust me, you don't want to miss this one. If you guys watching back on the replay, you don't want to miss this one. I'm telling you, I am going to get straight into it, guys. So make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you guys share the video. Let's get the show is on. Boy, oh boy, more problem in the camp. But guess what? People don't believe Ryan LFC when him talk, but let's go for the intro and come back, guys. Smash the like button. Okay, viewers, all of the people them down in my comment section and the Coach Jerome video I make when I said Coach Jerome will get sacked. Oh, Ryan LFC is not credible, fake news. People, just listen to me, man. Whenever I speak, I don't bring misinformation to the public. So when I speak, you guys better listen. When I speak, I'm not talking out of my ears or my nose. I'm speaking out of my mouth. I don't commit false news. So if you want to talk about the thing is false, just chill, man. Just chill, viewers, man. You know what I mean? Big up to Coach Karumi. Guys, if you see Ryan LFC getting better and better, Coach Karumi is the one coaching Ryan LFC at this moment. And I really appreciate him having Coach Karumi alongside Ryan LFC. So I have to big up Coach Karumi. Coach Karumi was Ryan LFC coach, right? Yes, he coached me in high school. So good to have him on the table. Big up to big up to a lot of you guys. Terry Maggie in preseason. That's a great look. Big up, guys. Smash the like button because we're going to rip off the band-aid in this video. Yes. Why? Listen, guys, we have a lot to talk about, because things not smooth in the camp at this moment. A lot of problem in the JFF camp at this moment. So make sure you guys stick around. Stick around because we're going to have a long show. I will be here for the next 2-3 hours. Whenever I feel like to end the live, I will end it. So make sure you guys can be a long distance stooler, right? No. Listen. Sometime, president, if you don't have nothing good to say in the media, just keep your blasted mouth shut, no man. President, if you don't have nothing to say good in the media, keep your blasted mouth shut. You're just making things worse and worse and worse in the national team. Why you have to do that? Last night, interview and must TVJ. What is going on with the president? What is going on with the president? Guys, smash the like button. We're in Canada here, live, my boss. I live in Toronto. So, I live in Toronto. So, yeah, Toronto. Excuse me, guys. But, guys, I want to talk about a lot of things before we even go into the real thing we're here to talk about. You know what I mean? President, if you don't have nothing to say, good, just shut your mouth, Virgin, and stop put the federation in more problem. Stop put the federation in more problem. No. Anyway, guys, I reported 2 days ago that Coach Jerome gets sacked. Yes, he gets sacked. Don't make JFF pretty up nothing and say they bring him down to a smaller team. Listen, if Jerome Wade still still up until now talking to you guys. They don't know if Jerome is going to take the job. So you're telling me they sack Coach Jerome Wade and you want to give him the under 23, the under 17, the under 20, or the under 15 to coach. That's madness. That's madness. If you're sacking the man, sacking the man. You guys don't want to come under pressure. We all know that you guys are be a part of picking the squad for Coach Theodore Whitmore. Is it right? No, it's not right. It's right for Theodore Whitmore to pick the team. Not because JFF want them friend and company. You hire the coach Whitmore to do the job. Allow the man to do the job. Allow the man to do the job. Guys, I'm not ignoring you guys. I don't want you guys to show off my talk, but I will read your guys' comments. So make sure you guys send in a comment. No. Listen. We're going to a major tournament, Gold Cup and World Cup qualify. Theodore Whitmore and Jerome Wade. Let's be honest, guys. Things haven't been smooth for a long time in the camp with both managers. Both coach don't really say eye to eye. If you guys watching the game properly, you see every single time Coach Whitmore want someone to talk to. He go to Warren, the goalkeeper. Warren Barron. Think of something like same name. The goalkeeper that keeping 90th World Cup. And then the president come on TV yesterday and said, Coach Whitmore do not happy with Jerome Wade. What is really going on? What is really going on? If you guys sacking the man, sack the man and stop beat around the bush and stop do a lot of foolishness. That's two what you have to do. Big up to all of the YouTube of them. Coach Karumi, enough respect. Much like we have on the video. Coach Karumi. So, just a second, guys. Okay, we have 28 likes. Come on, guys. Run up the like button. Run up the like button, man. Come on, guys. Run up the like button. Yeah, man, guys. Run it up. Run up the like button, man. Run up the like button. It's important, guys. The more you like the video, the more people come on the live stream. You know what I mean? It's J15, bro. JFF. JFF is JFF. JFF just keep setting up themselves, man. For embarrassment, man. So guys, run up the like button, man. Run up the like button, guys. Run it up, run it up. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Reggae Boyz fans. Listen now. Hear this now. You see, if we don't sort out a off the field issue, we're going to in problem. No matter if you get Zinedine Zidane, if you get Pep Guardiola, if you get Jurgen Klopp, if you get Kevin De Bruyne, if you get Lionel Messi, if you get Cristiano Ronaldo to come and play for Jamaica, personally, you will not make it to the World Cup. You could have the greatest player them in the world who will not make it to the World Cup because of football play off the pitch too. Too much problem behind the scene, guys. This is why when he came out, Taxi Lawrence come and talk and interview and said, every time the JFF administration, the staff and stuff from JFF come around the team, it's like a bad energy drop out of the sky and the player them. Seriously. It's like a bad energy drop in the team. But anyway, we need to sort out the off the field issue. I think the Reggae Boyz will travel in the United States this weekend in Orlando. They're going to have their longest camp, as Mr. Speed said. But we need to deal with the off the field issue. Jerome Wade, the man gets sacked, and if I was Jerome Wade, I would not take up the job. I would not take up no under 17, under 20, and under 23. No, sack me if you sack me. The man come and just spill out everything in the media, and that's all we want the people them to be real with the fans who want to know what's really going on. And so many time, fresh God, so many time it show us this is not the JFFL picking the team because they want their friend and company, they want player to get contract. The national team should not use that. Fresh God, fresh God. Be patient, my brethren. Can't be patient, brethren. Be patient, man. You have to be patient sometime, brethren. It's all right. Listen, let's talk about the player that will not be in the Gold Cup. So, this is all the English-based player. Big up to Dugout Football channel. Smash the like button, Doug. How are you doing, Doug, man? Good to see you around here talking about the Jamaican national team. Big up to Doug. This is all the English-based player of them passport. So let's play a little game now. Let's play a little game. Guys, sometimes we have to be patient, man. We can't too rush the sports, We need to see more people come in the chat. So just be patient. Fresh guy, if you want to leave or you want to go to work, go and come back, man. Go and have your lunch or something, fresh guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, Coach Karome, how many of these English-based players you think going to in the team? How many of these English-based players going to in the team? But as me was saying, guys, the JFF need to do the right thing because you cannot fire the man and then you're making problem. You're putting Jerry weight under the bench, under the bus. Come on now. Jerome Wade, that should never come in the press. But Jerome Wade, not happy with him assistant coach. You guys should keep that card to yourself. Keep it to your chest. Don't come on public platform and put the manager, that manage national team under the bus and said, oh, Coach Wade, Tapa Whitmore don't happy with Coach Wade. Tapa Whitmore don't happy with Coach Jerome Wade. So JFF just need to fix up that bridge and just do the right stuff. But yeah, guys, I supposed to I'm waiting on the thing to send. So smash the like button. I'm waiting on the information to come to me. So as soon as I get the information, as I said, guys, as I said, I will get the team very soon. I'm waiting on the person to send me the team. So just stick around and be patient. Enough respect, my Bridget. Enough respect. Yeah, the midfield, the midfield, the midfield is one of our biggest problem over the years. Our biggest problem over the years is the midfield. So we need to if we want to score a lot of goals in this Gold Cup, not only one, not only two, Jamaica don't dominate inside of the midfield. We need to see the Jamaican team dominate the midfield and control the game. When you control the game inside midfield, that give you a better chance to score a goal, that give you a better chance to win the game. At this moment, can't disagree with them, my brethren. Best striker, my boy, that Shaman Nicholson, favorite player on the team. Yeah, my boy, that. Big up to Sebastian. How are you doing, Sebastian? Listen, my brother, I will get this squad as soon as possible. So I'm waiting on the squad to send to me. You know, I'm telling you guys, I'm on this, on the platform. I'm just waiting. Listen, I'm just waiting to get the information on the team. But don't worry, guys, the team will come. So
kind of get a feel for what you want here. Like, are you looking to get a logo designed for them? Are you part of the Reggae Boyz? Are you looking for kind of a Ryan LFC look to it?
as you may say, I don't really have a logo. So if you want to put together and make a logo for Ryan LFC, that would be good. Yeah? Yeah. All right, people, you're up in now. You're up in. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The person said to me they're going to give me the team, but I have to wait till the JFF announce it. Yeah, guys. So I have to wait till the JFF announce it. They should announce it today. This is when they get exclusive information. You can't just put it out because you don't want to kill your soul. You know when the side girl like give a little thing and you have to nurture it. You can't do, you know? So you can't just chop off it because you know we get no more. More of you guys understand what I say. Let me know if you guys understand. Yeah. So I give you guys a chance to win a credit. So I want you guys to put the answer down in the comment section. I will give you guys a chance to win a digital credit. If you guys want a chance to win the digital credit, just say yes. Just let me know, guys. Don't want to. Let me know why you guys. If you want to win the digital credit, if you're in Jamaica, you want to win $108 digital credit, you guys can get the opportunity to win the credit. See? So yeah, so I can drop it now. Let me know where you think. I can drop it now. Yeah. Oh. No Flow, brother. No Flow, brother. Not getting a sponsor from Flow Bridging. Flow don't sponsor. Digital sponsor. Yeah, so no man. Listen guys. The team, as I say, a lot of players not in the team. No Kemar Roof, no Mikel Antoni, no Kevin Stewart, no Cousin. Yeah. No man, guys, you will like the team, man. You will love the team. Trust me, guys. You will love your team, Bridge. So no man. Him not in the team. Him not in the team. Him not in the team. So just him not in the team, guys. I can tell you that for sure. I don't think him will be in the team. You guys know say Leon Bailey have to make the team. Player like Bobby Reed have to make the team. These players are sure player to make the team. You know what I mean? Daniel Johnson. I hope him club release him. Right? No, Daniel Johnson is an excellent player. Yeah. Wagwan. Wagwan, Beijing. Wagwan. And fire a big coach. Wagwan. And fire a big coach. We are dealing with Beijing. Can't hear you, busy. More problem with Kemar Roof. More problem with Kemar Roof. Passport. Is this the team? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Galaxy Boss. This look like the team, you know, guys. This look like the team, you know. Guys, this is the team, you know. I wonder, Galaxy Boss, where you get that information from? This is the team, guys. I tell you, Daniel Johnson is a good player. Remember, yeah. Yeah. Ravel Morrison. Ravel Morrison. No, guys. Ravel Morrison. Pass visa issue said we. No Ravel Morrison. Yeah. This is the team, you know, guys. You see? How you guys feel about that? How you guys feel? How you guys feel about this team? How you guys feel how you guys feel about this team? What would you guys change about this team? If this is the Reggae Boyz team. This is a very good team, man. This is a very good team. Listen, Coach Karome, I don't know who deal with the visa thing, you know. I don't know who deal with the visa thing for the federation, you know. Cataracts, are you deal with the visa thing? All right. The boss him for drop the link, so I'm gonna drop the link. The boss said him for drop the link, but Cataract, drop a comment the Cataract. Cataract, drop a comment, Cataract. Tell me say you're up, Cataract. Yeah, Cataract. Yeah, Cataract. Cataract. Man, him get rid of a big coach, man. Yeah, see link there. See link there. Cataract. Cataract. Are you get the teammate, Cataract? You get the teammate, Cataract. How you feel about the team? So, guys, how you guys feel about this team? O'Neal Fisher, Daniel Johnson. No, man. Ravel Morrison. Ravel Morrison. So, all the manager say. All the manager say. Oh, pin the link. All the manager say. Listen, guys. All the manager say. All right, Cataract. So, anyway, all the manager said, hold on, let's bring up back the team because this is a lot of contradiction are going on, you know. All right, or Taylor in the team, and they say no, or them say Taylor in the team, and them say no local player. What really are going? Yeah, Andre Gray could bring Karome, don't worry yourself, man. You have Shaman Nicholson, man. Trust me. Shaman Nicholson, I will give you something different. Remember me tell you. This is going to be Shaman Nicholson breakout season, guys. Believe me. This is going to make everybody in the world know Shaman Nicholson. This tournament, he going to bang in goal for fun for the Reggae Boyz. Remember I told you guys. Listen, who that in the background? I have to see a face first, Bridget. Can't bring on people when they know them face, Bridget. No, this is not the real team, man. All right, let us see. Let me hear the information now, so. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a logo and I'm looking for just everything what you say in this last voice note. That's what I'm looking forward for. So just work on it and stuff. You can send my picture of it. Okay? Listen. All right. Definitely. Whenever you have time, you're free to come on, man. Platform here, platform open. No, he's not in the team. He's not in the team. But hold on. Cataracts are come stir up the party, guys. Don't worry. Cataracts is coming up. He's come on and stir up the party. But all right. Watch this now, guys. Listen. Listen carefully. Much guys, smash the like button. Come on, guys. Let's get the video to a 60 like, man. Come on. Smash the like button, guys, man. Come on, let's get the video. Let's get the video to 60 like, man. Come on, guys. So much of you guys, honey. Smash up the like, man. Smash up the like, man. Where is Katara? Katara. Where is Katara? Katara. Just a second, guys. Give me a minute, guys. Yeah. But Coach Karuma, the same thing that Gray bring. Shaman Nichols bring it. He hold up the ball. Shaman Nichols much more better in the air. He have an aerial present. Shaman Nichols can score outside of the box. Not downgrading Gray is a good player, but I think overall, I think as a complete striker, I think Shaman Nichols have that over Gray. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. Why why you guys saying about that? I think overall, Shaman Nichols he's still young. He have a lot more to learn. I think give him 1 or 2 more years. I think he can be the best striker in CONCACAF. This is just my honest opinion.
Yo, Ryan FC. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, for real, I'm really excited to be on your platform, bro. I'm here in Scandinavia right now. Sweden right now.
Oh, in Sweden.
Yeah. I think preseason just kicked off here in Sweden right now.
Yeah.
Actually.
So where you from? Jamaica?
Yeah, Mandeville.
Mandeville.
Yeah.
So you think you can make the Reggae Boyz team? Yeah?
No, bro, I'm not like brother. We play fourth division for fun, just for fun. I don't understand why we don't have more Jamaican footballers here, bro. I was just at the football field playing, and they were like, "Yo, you want to come try out?" And before you know it, I'm playing. So I'm like, why can't people in the Premier League in Jamaica play first division in Sweden? I don't get it.
Okay. Football Galaxy. Football Galaxy. Let me ask you a question. team where you're
Galaxy
dropping
Boy.
there is that the right team or that's your team?
No, man, that's that team, that team,
Eh?
there was just, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, hear me? No, man, that's that team, that team there is a team, is like
Let
a
me get my
dream team.
jersey. Let me get my
It
jersey.
never
Let me
get
get my
to,
jersey.
it never get to, all right, Ravel was a type of team. Because we know, say, Kevin and Devon, man, you know? What have the info, but as we say, we have to just go and, take it easy one step at a time, man. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, run the show, you just me just there go on, fast too, and we not spoil the thing, you know what I'm saying?
Uh, Enough respect.
Yeah. I forget the number 10,
Everybody go for jersey, I'm for my jersey for them, man. So Cataract, the general, me
Yeah,
rate him,
Yeah, man. Cataract Superman.
yeah. But yo, Ryan FC, there's always this question around Ravel Morris's travel documents when it comes to the US. Because I'm thinking even if he has a US he has a UK passport. So what's the issue there with always there's a question whether he can travel to the US because that's gonna be an issue in the qualifiers as well.
Because when we were playing for Manchester United, things happen. So they really like to talk about that Pande thing. That's some personal issue,
Okay,
you think?
okay. That's fine. That's fine. I was just not aware because I was like, but that's years ago. Wouldn't there be some kind of statute of limitation on that? Wouldn't that be solved by now?
I'm not sure, but you know the American goes already, you know?
Oh God! So
So
he's
so,
miss.
so how
So
you
he's
guys
gonna
feel
miss
about,
the away games.
yeah, you might miss the United States game.
Away
Why
games in
you
quality.
guys feel about what do you guys feel about Shaman Nichols?
That's a
You think
problem,
Shaman
an
Nichols
issue, right?
Andre Gray, Galaxy Boss?
If it's tomorrow, alright, if it's tomorrow, hold on, let me just say this. Alright, if it's tomorrow is because I'm in Jamaica, I'm currently in Jamaica, I begin to kind of monitor the football situation. If it's tomorrow is coming from a very, very hard working background. You understand? You see, when he was here in Jamaica playing for Boys Town, he wasn't the best team and he was banging goals. You understand? The potential was there. He was always a standard player. You understand? To be that side that battling relegation and to be one of the top goal scorers in the league at a young age, at a very young age. You understand? You cannot what he did what he can't be recognized. You understand? In coming to the football team and in set a foundation in a Jamaica first. It is one of the most physical leagues. You understand? And long story cut short, he's in Belgium and he scored 9 goals, I think 9 goals or 7 goals this season. You understand? He might go on good. So you have to understand so Andre Gray, Andre
See,
Gray come in and represent
oh,
himself well.
I get my
But we can't pretend as if Shamar, no, soap when it comes to crunch time. Shamar come out and he score goals. Ryan, you know me as a fact. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So Shamar Nicole to people more to understand. Viewers, you must hit the like button and you don't know. You see, Shamar Nicole is a talented, very, very talented and a young forward who has to give him the opportunity to prove himself once again. And I believe that he has what it takes. You understand? He has what it takes.
Yeah, Shaman, it's a Shaman Nichols, you have it what it takes. So, Shaman Nichols, overall, I think as a better striker, I see Andre Gray, my pace. I see Andre Gray week in, week out. You understand? And I think as a better striker, overall, a complete striker, Shaman Nichols, he can kick it from outside of the box. He can hold up the same, he can hold up the, he can play, his back can turn to the and play. If Reggae Boys want someone to hold up the ball, Shaman Nichols, he can do that. You understand? Him touch, better touch than Andre Gray. You understand? But as a complete striker, I think Andre Gray is better. As a complete, I think Nichols is a better complete striker.
Because yeah, definitely. Because I mean, height-wise, Jamaica is a country that height is is one of our key factors in even qualifying for a selection as a striker. Physicality, as you say, he has it. I mean, Andre Gray has proven himself as well. You cannot pretend as if he's not proven himself, but check it out. We need to look to the future and know that Amar Nichols is the young forward. So he either years to come, years to come.
He's the future.
The future, definitely, and he's producing. There's only one other player that I believe in a lot who is not being made mention of a lot, who has been producing goals as well. I think that is Peter Lee Vassett. If you check Samani Coach and Peter Lee Vassett, then them are going, but I mean, it's just that because he's been out of a club for a while. It's only a pity that he might not get the squad, but he's definitely a good player. Greetings to boss. Yes, sir.
Cataract, what go on, my boss? You're mute.
Oh, mute. Okay. Yeah, man. There.
Coach.
See it.
Cataract. You see
Brand
team
new, brand new, see it. Brand new. Tap still there on it, to see it. All right. Brand new.
Send that.
Brand
You
new.
in America now?
Yeah, man. I make the trek back, you understand? So I interim, so I find a yard to catch. You see, I'm telling you already, so we come to support the reggae boy, we do it gully, We're in a hotel, we're in nothing. Just buck a one cat and beg a catch. So you think go. So your badness go when you have love your side. You understand? Yeah, man.
Support Jake one too. Anyway, the ball game they're not gonna
Anyway, ball game there, man. You never have to jump a fence, brother. Man, mama tell you how long no good stadium fence better high. But big up everybody still. It's a massive galaxy. Big up yourself. I don't know the next brother next panelist me not told me what galaxy big up yourself,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I waited to see the 23.
Ryan, can you hear me?
Yeah, may I hear, man?
Thing up. We waited to hear the 23 job. But we know that there's going to be some discard. The grandfather Simon don't tell us a whole heap of disappointment. We've been telling people that, the incompetence is real, my brother. You understand? My flight go on Melbourne. Yeah, my flight them connect. I never sleep at the airport for 3 days. You understand? Get a vehicle pick me up, take me where I'm going. So all the JFF can't do that. You know the Listen Ryan program, only can't do that to the incompetent setup. I don't get to Sunday. The one that on the program, I style my friend, but everything good. I watch the team come out. Because Ryan, we see it now. Me show you. Me show you the difference. I will show you the difference between. I'll show you the difference between competence and incompetence. You understand?
Nah, like him, I feel away, bro.
I'll show you it, brother. I'll show you it. You see in this life, no man is an island. You understand?
No man
stand alone. And sometimes when people, football is a whole community thing. You get me? You have to respect your fans. You understand? You have to respect your fans. Alright, let me show you how I go on, brother. I'll show you how I go on. I'll show you how I go on. I'll show you how I go on. Push up that on the TV, brother. See the baller with them a style there. See the baller with them a style there. See Jamaican passport. All the punk them have the man them thing for months and can't get the man them something, brother. Sorry, man. If you want to cut me off, Ryan, cut me off because my head chip up and boil up.
Virgin, this is the Ryan LFC
General
show,
passport, brother.
But.
And it start after them Monday. And film thing, see it there? And this 34, but you're a Jamaican. And they call all kind of players over him. And they can't get this. You know this name, Ryan? This name is Blue Book, sir. This means you are legitimate.
Jamaican. We see Jamaican. We'll
Oh,
bring
we
it up
have
more
so
closer.
much
For the people. No, I'm not bringing it up.
See.
Now bring it up more closer.
Yeah, man, because you know, say, yeah.
The
You
information.
understand? Information there. But see the God there? My God, that my G this. All who don't want like him, so it go. But what I'm saying to you is, you have been carrying all these players all along who did not have their paperwork. You select a 60-man squad. That time now, before you said to me, say, okay, Mr. Galaxy, you say, we are dealing with these things now for World Cup qualifier. So right now, it is who have them paperwork. Who have them paperwork supposed to in the 60-man squad. The man is in a squad with things straight, brother. You understand?
Alright, so
no man.
Sorry,
no man not supposed to be in this when things not straight. I don't like the brother them how them are gonna get in there so. Upon boat you gonna put them on Bahamas and you gonna put them on a boat and sail them across.
Then say Jamaica always find a way. Jamaicans always find a way to make it work, you know. So only a question. You put out a 60-man provisional squad from Wapikin, Philip. You know, Philip, Berry and 9 and keep out of a sitting ground. You understand? Things could have started from them time there. And based on intelligence, it would have been said that the 60, in order to even make the 60-man provisional squad, there must have been some form of documentation submitted and the process start. You understand? So I don't understand how come persons on the list all of a sudden and get started because of documentation. As you say, Jan start afterwards and then get team things started quick and fast. So you understand there needs to be improvement in terms of priority and documentation.
Galaxy, you know why I'm vexed, bro? The amount of people are linked, man, I say, yo, Anthony Grant should in at the team. Because the man, I never know so much, yo, different family and Bailey. The people, the man, them say, yo, Ryan, we see him, we go watch a lot of highlight. The man should in at the team. The man have him documents.
Dog.
How can you put some man where they have documents on the team?
I think some difference on my side.
I don't know what more. But
you know,
go ahead,
yeah,
Ryan,
go for it.
Them
Because you see, somebody tell me say, yo, oh, we do it the wrong way. We should allow the coach them to do them job. Because we are YouTube and dictate them thing. I say we not dictate the thing. The man have him Jamaican passport. The man want play. What the difference? With a lot of other players want to pay for them flight. I want to pay a lot of things for come on the team. Though player do it back in the past in 98 World Cup, the player them not pay for them one ticket to get a tryout. So what the difference?
At that me want to ask Ryan Galaxy and the man. Let me put on a comment and hear what them say. Cause more time I easy back, you know. More time I easy back and listen. I may tell some people say, me want it to catch. Me want it to so sad. Cause 7:30, me take a break from a party. And me say, in a party, I'm gonna come on the program and I'm late. And I come with the 3% battery thing. You understand? Because I wanted to have some conversation Because let me tell you, Ryan, you see that?
Yeah.
That speak to the preparedness of the GFF. If you can't come for an interview and have your phone charged 2 times in a row, where's the professionalism, brother? Remember, say we there on a program every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Galaxy more time, and I comment, me see him shot some comments sometime. You ever hear nobody from coaches this panel phone dead? Real, give me some real talk, brother. Anybody in a comment would ever hear no panelist phone dead? Because we know that you have to charge up your instrument and get it all ready for what you're doing. And this is the whole thing. So on the basis of the thing, the midfield is going to be a problem. Because I can tell you now straight, Kevin Stewart cannot get his no passport. I'm in time now for being in our squad now, to travel in this time.
You know see the squad?
If I see the squad, no, remember somebody that travel, you know. You understand?
Me send you a squad, man.
You send me the squad?
Yeah.
You have to put it in the private chat. Put it in the private chat, let me see. But
because
I can, me not have to guess and tell you. Me not have to guess and tell you. Big up Karoom, you, Anthony Grant. He's more than an animal, brother. The man is the judge. The man is the general. Jamaica does not have a combative midfielder. Right? Does not have a combative midfielder. I'm my brother. I'm my baller, just like my team. I'm in a Lego my team and my baller. Everybody can jump on a man age, you know. 34. So where you want your wife? The divorce when you reach 34? Me and someone a chat about 34. What's this magic number? How old is Adrian Mariappa?
34.
Okay. How old is Javon Watson? Okay.
37.
How old is Wes Morgan when he come on and play for Leicester City for win the FA Cup? Going on to 38. 37 going on to 38.
Yeah.
So I hate that, man.
Bridget, I was talking to Coach Karum and he said, this man brings something different. Bite. We need someone for a bite, man, in the midfield, in the lace, inside the midfield. You understand?
This is Valdo TV and gaming say I saw man did bad, the man alone can win the Gold Cup. No man, it's a team win the Gold Cup. But when you have a missing piece, you have a missing piece. You understand? When you do not have a player like that. I mean, Javon Watson is that kind of player, right? But when you don't have a kind of combative central defensive midfielder, I mean, you can't talk football with man when you know football. You have different kind of people that play in the center of the park, Ryan. You have combative midfielder. You have holding midfielder. You have box-to-box midfielder. You have different kinds of central midfielder that play depending on what you get. Sometimes you have to put 2 of them in order to get 1. You understand? So the two central defensive midfielder that you are pinning your hopes on from England. Jordan Cousin, I think Jordan Cousin might get a passport in time. Kevin Stewart, no, none at all. Right? Now, the truth is, big up Mr. Prima Vision, because them man they do the research. When you do the research, you know these things, Ryan. We are now without Mikel Antonio and Anthony Gray, but we style Johnson Clark Harris. So Johnson Clark Harris is not 34, he's 27. He is the golden boot at Peterborough. Promoted now to a championship.
Listen, age is just a number. If a player play excellent, age should be talking about on a player. Age is just a number. Look at Zlatan Imovic. Look at Zlatan. Look at Zlatan. Age is not a number. And bet say you're going to have some player in the midfield. Listen, you're going to see some player in the midfield. And people are going to wonder, why these man, why Coach Whitmore call up these men? And USL, the USL higher than League One football.
This is how I balance it, right? This is how I balance it. And I know you guys did a program. Maybe in the comments people can tell me. You understand? MLS, for me, is equivalent to the championship. The MLS is have an equivalency to the championship. Why I say that, Ryan? I say that because there is no MLS team can beat the worst Premier League team.
Not even that. They can't even beat the Rangers. They can't beat Scotland.
No, man. When I read Scotland, Scotland, I talk about, you know. The worst, the best MLS team, if it went to playoff against a team that finished bottom, could not beat Sheffield United. Could not beat Sheffield United. They would fit in the championship and would never get promoted. So it's a mid-level championship team. You see, the USL is equivalent to League 2. You know why I say that? League 2 is consistent of what, Ryan? League 1 is consistent of players who are on loan from Premier League clubs, players who are on loan from championship clubs, and some older footballers who now doing them last 2 or a couple years. You understand? And a professional contract. So you get a serious mix in a League 1. It's not that you have no rocks ballers. But you have. That is why people like Jamie Vardy. So they were styling Anthony Grant in their League 1, whatever, or their League 2. Remember, say Ethan Pinnock did their League 2. 2 years ago, in their League 2, you know, brother. And he transferred to Brentford. He's now on our books and looking good. Defender of the year. Jamie Vardy was in League 2, playing for Fleetwood Town. And in 3 years, Jamie Vardy win the Premier League as the Golden Boot. What the facts is, Galaxy and Ryan, is that you have to do your work. You have to look in the league and pick out who is on the rise and who is on the bubble and who really are going to drop out the league. You understand? That is what the work of a technical committee is, not the coach. Because the coach not have no time to go watch 600 or 400 games. The technical committee who tell me they say them, remember them tell me say they meet every other month. Ryan, show you tell play so I sit down on a board. I did the Jamaica tourist board, you know, as a board member for 6 years. Represent the industry. Because I talk cross and someone go on. But I'm ready to make someone know the full levels of cataract. The board have to meet every month as a statutory obligation. If you have a board and the board is not meeting every month, that's a dereliction of duty. Anybody will know business. And which business a board we meet what I'm saying, Ryan? What I'm saying? He meet every couple months.
Every 2 months.
Every couple months. And if a board is supposed to meet, a subcommittee is supposed to meet monthly. That is why it's not happening. Because you are supposed to be looking through all the list of players and saying, okay, in this month span now, we notice a boy, Ryan LFC over there in Toronto is having a good season. You're supposed to be evaluating the players that when you say at the topper, here is some players You are like the filter. You are like the strainer. That is what the technical committee is. It's like the strainer. You strain off now and you get rid of the dregs. And you give him a nice cool glass with pure nice ball and it to say, all right, here what now? Coach, do your thing now and look at these gentlemen. I am telling for a fact.
Just a second, the cataracts.
Yeah, man,
someone in the background, the guy from Sweden, I don't remember his name, not adding, me don't know what you do or what, but he not adding. You understand? Me don't want to feel like me not let you add. It not, me I try adding and it not adding. You understand? So me know you hear me, not adding, me don't know what happened. But link me on Instagram, and if you can reboot your system and come back, but it not make me adding you. Yeah, go,
right. So, I know for a fact, George Stone, Ravel have his passport, but can't get a visa. And we're not going to discuss the man business plan thing there. But JFF should never put the man in that kind of embarrassing position. To name him in a squad and no. So at some point, somebody's going to ask the question, why? And then it have to come out and stand up.
Me not think them do them. Me not think them help Ravel enough to get him documents, brother.
No one cannot get a visa, dog. I mean, know these things, dog. When you do certain things up your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But could just deal with it. When you do such things, so you should not embarrass the man. It's just like Jamie Lawrence. And Jamie Lawrence thing didn't even bad like that. Because Jamie Lawrence thing happened in Britain. Remember the Ravel thing happened up here, so you see me?
Yeah.
Demo. The man them brown.
Demo.
So
Demo, may you talk about
no,
it after.
He don't need a visa, Demo Dre. He don't need a visa. But you cannot get no entry. So if you can't get no entry, you have to apply for a visa. Big up coaches desk.
Big up coaches desk.
Right?
Coach,
so you have to apply
for right? From the other day, cataracts are talking him. May I give him the floor?
No, man, come in there, man, and the man get to him and accompany the program and chat a bag of when I go so. A bag of when I go so. Because some man, see me when I do my thing, I prepare now. Hey, me come to deal with the man like a jar of me a clash, you know. Me I hold and me dub the line up for him, you know. Come on, ask him, say, why you come on the program and tell lies? I read. I didn't go to school in Jamaica. I went to school in England, so I read the Queen English. I read the Observer, mate. It said Rudolph Speed coached Cavalier, beat Humble Lion 2-0. Why do you come and lie and tell us that you're not involved in Cavalier anymore? Why? And that's where the argument should have started. You understand? You said that you have extricated yourself from the club while you undertake these duties over which you have massive control, but yet you are coaching.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Bounty Killer, you hard no know the word conflict of interest. You hard no know that concept. You know, so America, you go to prison. You cannot do that. It's like me and Jara clash. And Cat and Minor bag of the referee. And them won the song. We can't have these things. Hold on. Don't mash up with your thing. Don't mash up with your thing. Hold on. Let me finish that.
Before I dub them in general.
No, man, I have some new thing, man. I have some new thing, you know. I'm sitting on the old headphone again. I'm ready up, you know. Be ready up for the goal. I'm looking at you earpods. You understand? Coach, just everything up. You understand? No, man, I'm in a clash mode, man. When I clash any sort of research for you, man, I know when your grandfather did plant your man, there's something there. Because it's real. You should not have had Ravel in the squad because you know he cannot get entry into the United States.
A lot of players on the squad, they should have be on the squad, Bridget. And the 60-man thing.
You overlook.
Big man thing. Them
You
all me know,
overlook
bro.
Johnson Clark Harris, who has his passport.
He getting
Scored
passport?
31 goals. How long the brother have him passport, dog?
So we're going to wait till him. We're going to wait till him go to Rangers and scoring a lot of goal in the Rangers, and then
Yeah,
and
man,
then we
our
call him.
style that, man. Our style that. I'm going to paper that try call Mason Greenwood now. When they should have called Mason Greenwood from him at 10 years old. I'm putting on national side. I make history. I give 4 cap. That's how you have to do the thing, brother. Bring him. Look here. That's why I give him have 90 something minutes, you know. You bring him on in the 93rd minute, I give him a cap. 4 cap. I say, all right, baller, go back to England and go build yourself. But you come here just talking these things. You understand? Big up Formula Sports. See the eye them and I think. Chris Smith, big up and himself. But
Big up
I want to
to
come
all
back.
of the man them, Bridget.
The love for this thing is what is missing. That is my conclusion. But they're away from the thing. I'm not on nobody platform. You understand? I'm a reason, I'm a study, I'm a watch certain things. But watch how Gareth Southgate operate. Me say Jamaica reach at the quarterfinals of the Euro. Until Harry Kane put in a goal that when relevant, appear Jamaica score. You understand?
Yeah.
You are saying to JFF that we don't like the crowd, the fan pressure. A fan pressure make Jack Grealish come on the pitch. Nobody never, we don't know which broadcast you get, but you don't never hear that from the broadcast.
Yeah. But the difference in us, you know, from Jamaica, you know, why the big man in England we listen to the fans. This JFF administration now listen to no fans. And now listen to idiot YouTuber, boy Ryan LFC, who we mistake him a big shot here. Who is this guy who can't even speak proper, can't even pronounce name? I think the man they care. Galaxy.
There was a time, you know. I remember it like it was just yesterday. When, you know, the late Mr. Burrell, you know, alive and him that run the show. And the whole world I said, you have a player that score, banging in goals, and you not give him a chance. And that player was Sophie Anderson. And I remember
Same age.
I remember when Sophie Anderson came on in the national stadium. And it was like in there, and the people in just said, put on Sophie. If you guys were there in the stand, you would have hear the people. You could have hear the reaction of the crowd. When the people were saying, yo, put on Sophie. And when it come on the pitch, the place lift up. And it's to show you the man that is a natural born goal scorer. He not even touch the ball good. And it just go in. Like God I said, before I'm telling you put on the man, see there? Goal right away. You understand? Sometimes the JFF want to know this. Listen to the people, listen to the YouTuber, listen to Ryan LFC, listen to Cataract. No, I say, you understand? Want to know one of the ears like how the grandmother used to hold the ears. And listen to the people, man, because we not just talk, JFF. We not just talk, and we not come on this platform for waste time. You understand? Sometimes you can listen and hear where I say, because we know where I say, it's tough for it. As an evidence to show, so sometimes we know, the people them know, JFF. Ryan LFC know, Cataract know. You understand? Support, man. Push out, man. You understand? And work with you and work with Uno. You understand? So we're not going to hold the motor down and talk on the blunder. You understand? And to Cataract, gear up there with all them dub them. You understand? So you know a problem.
So, but they're the front line. And that's how Ryan will always keep it credible. That whole team, so JFF can come between the team and YouTube, but the Ryan LFC, coaches, this. Reggae Boyz commentary. All that man, the Formula Sport. Mr. Primo Vision. Sports down the middle. The whole like team, you know the whole military goal and the whole something. all I wanna live good, we still in our team, because sometimes in our family I saw it go. But
Yeah.
remember, say all we have one thing, you know. Remember, some man company say and tell you, say them know, say Antonio having passport again. I'm going to make this statement today. JFF is like an abusive husband to the fans. Or they abuse the fans then. Beat with bad with a broadboard. And then in the comments are little roses. And then put all the stories say Basin Green with you know. You don't believe me? I pay them like a PR. For when we drop the squad now. We are say boy, oh, remember they tell me about Mason Greenwood. So we don't got to vex about what Mason. But we know PR when we see PR. We don't have to talk with Mason Greenwood. When you talk with the man, you talk with the man. So
Talk, man. Continue, man.
So you keep abusing us. Remember, say now when the thing got bad with USA and we lose the game, then come give us something, say, oh, Michael Antonio is coming and all these people are coming. Ivan Tony is coming. You know, like husband we bring home some little roses after them beat their woman and chocolate. I saw the JFF deal with the fans there. Jersey put out and a jersey not available. That idiot brother a long time in support.
Yeah.
From lead sign a baller. As the baller signed within minutes, 2, 3, 4,000 jersey ready. I saw jersey thing go up. I want Taylor Bay Farm Road and stitch jersey there.
Well,
And that's why we can't get the jersey.
Well, me, me did I try. Me wonder if me can't read out. Me dip on the platform I try get the 2 jersey there to get the home and the away kit. And me put in my email when me put in the email and everything sign up. Oh, it going to really it not release yet. So why you show us 2 picture and say this is Liverpool not do that when them release the jersey, them say yo and so
Release as you hit the button, as man see the release, you know, the whole hype around it, you know, is as you see it, you get the impulse to buy in marketing. You know there's something called the impulse to buy. You hit the pay button with your credit card because you're in the vibe. 6 months later, I'm in the vibe. When the team go and get our 4 love and World Cup or something like that, I'm nobody in a vibe to buy a shirt. You understand? I real talk, man. But I believe so the shirt them now release because the man don't know who can get passports and I don't know who for them to put for the jersey there.
Yeah.
I could have only that, man. So let me come back to it at the JFF. Even though you know it is not too late, do not disgrace yourself. We've been to Japan. We have seen what Kevin Lambert can do. We have seen what
William,
we know what Kevin Isaacs cannot do because we see that from the USA game. And Speedy, oh God, put him in a role but it's not field role, but him know you're not able to do that role. So if you don't like, well, let's say Anthony Grant, they're League One, so it can't come in as well. Let's talk about Scotland. Did you know that Marvin Bartley, who is the captain of Livingston, that finished 3rd or 4th, right? Have a Jamaican passport. Jeff, why don't you know these things? Why don't you know these things? Why? So call him up. Don't shame on yourself. Make the squad 60 man one squad. Why you know these things? I don't tell you everything in the car on the company people them platform them and have a little spies I watch and they make an announcement like are some great doing some wonderful things and things and they're not giving the YouTuber them credit. Some places they come hear about certain football and then before you say in the newscast, well, you know, the JFF is proud to, you know, welcome in I don't know, Zach. Zach name again now. So we'll tell you Zach last name from Norwich, who was born in Jamaica. And we heard this news on coach's desk. And we followed it up. We heard that Nathan Ferguson was Jamaican and Reggae Boyz commentary Simon LFC, and it turned out to be true. The JFF thanks the YouTubers, said thank you and respect the YouTubers them, the vloggers. As a matter of fact, the correct name is vlogger. Comedian them. You know why I say that? Because I see certain things that go on. I see Celtic announce their coach, the new coach for Celtic, and you know they announce him. They have a forum with the fans, and the coach had to speak to the fans. The new coach had to speak to the fans, and have the fans understand his philosophy and how he sees what is going on. So there is a thing called buy-in. Because if we don't buy that ticket, you can't do nothing, you know. If no fan no turn up on one game, if the fan them sit out one game, the JFF gone bankrupt enough because they are working on such fine margin. So deal will be different. When we tell you, say we come on one place, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, because we're not going to put on a whole heap of channel. Them things are real, you understand? And we're in at the place now. I'm going to tell you, I make a thing called the journeys, you know. We just fly and we just land down in Orlando back from Melbourne, you understand? I'm come through LA and reach Orlando. I don't know nobody, but just see one captain, she a Jamaican, and you know, some day I'm stranded. I'm gonna need one place to stay. I don't mind. See, I have nothing. Me never have a seat in that room. She not have nothing but a little one bed. Yeah, I'm gonna take a catch. Yeah, man. So when you have fun, you know, because I'm gonna buy all a tent, you know. I go to Walmart and buy a tent and pitch a tent outside in my car park and sleep in my tent if it comes to that to watch my team.
Real.
I don't want to ask Mr. Speed at which game you ever go. Take up your money and book ticket and go. Remember, say fans have to book all to Mexico.
I'm gonna say, you're not talk to from the other platform where they fan. Like you say, yo, yeah, blaze up the fire, you know, and yeah, you see me? Fire up the Ryan channel and the thing hot. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, man, something. Ryan, I'm a real neighbor from the downtown Jamaica. The two of them side by side, next door to one another. When JPS cut off my light, I'm gonna take a spoil in my fridge. I over Ryan, I beg him put some milk and some orange juice. I talk a real thing. Like the people them know, so we's not no rich people, brother. We like get cut. I'm have to beg my friends, say, boy, can't eat up the dinner in my microwave for me, please and thanks, sir. Yeah, and they never frowns. So, but you have different platforms. When I'm there on coach this, me a juggle, man. When I'm there on Ryan, a clash. So that's why juggling. You come for juggling. You go over coaches desk on the Friday night and the Saturday night. You catch cataract a juggle. When they want to get cataract a war, Ryan pay the clash money. Coach now pay the clash money.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on there. Let me just tell you. Let me see some money I come for the desk. Show some money. Show some money on the board. Give me some of them super chat here. Yeah, man.
Money pull up.
Yeah, man. Some money pull up, man. Yeah, man. So Marvin Bartley. You didn't hear that name before because I keep some dub in a reserve, you know. Yeah, Jamaican. Captain of Livingston. So what I got to ask you now? Central defensive midfielder. For years without tears. A matter of fact, you know. These are the things. Giovanni Brown. Where Giovanni gone? I'm just transfer for nearly $1 million. On the claim, so I don't watch. When I said I watch Ryan, they look at transfer market to see the value of the player. That's what I say.
Listen, some of the players when they talk about, some of them need to be on transfer market.
And that's what them say, man. Remember, so them say that, man. Must look for the news in Giovanni.
Well, I know, you know, say, cataract. I be a fool in the go and behind closed door. You know, I just land the Orlando. Let me get it up to speed. The man him fire coach Jerome Wade, right? And they want to rehire him to give him one of the smaller team to coach, right? Listen, here where the president himself go on TV and say, Coach Wade, Tapa Whitmore don't happy with him assistant coach. So me I say, JFF president, if you don't have nothing good to say, just keep your mouth shut because you only just add more heat to the fire and put Tapper under the bus. Why you come and talk about Coach Whitmore don't happy with him? And the man and Coach Whitmore has been working for 3 years. No. If you fire the man, fire the man. The man them come and make be eruption, more eruption again at the camp.
They said he has been issued a new portfolio, a different post. They know they might try get the thing look, you know. They don't want to look too bad, so they might say he's been reassigned.
So,
You know.
so them
But you know
reassign
what
him.
I'm you know what time it is?
So they give one of them game one of the quarter team them.
Well, I know. Them say him don't take it as yet. Them a wait for him for answer if him going to take the job.
You know, but they blame Jerry. Cause you see the same way top of the same belly that hurt him. Same way you should have said your belly did not hurt him. And don't go on a field against Japan. But you know when a man has set you up to take your 3 points, dog. Nobody can call me around the corner, go show you the banana. Come on. Somebody call the man and show you. Yeah, man, I'm taking man 3 points. Take him on 3 points, dog. You understand?
Hey, if I'm to the match, I'm Mr. Wait. I will wait more there. I will wait. I'm Mr. Wait that man. Hold on, I want to go on now. All right, because I'm going to say 31 for 33 points.
Listen. The man them set up Coach Jerry Bridget. But guess what, Cataracts? We love when people come and tell the fans the truth. Tell us what is going on. You telling me that, watch out, Mr. Speeder say one thing. The JFF now nothing to do with the squad. And yet still, coach you in the system and say them a pick the team. Who are telling a lie? Who is telling the lie? You're mute, Cataract.
I see coach there and I see all heap more people. I go share about my tab again. Cause but what everybody see what go on. Cause I hear over the players don't have their passport. And the table said, let me show them what a passport look like, brother. This
hold on, Cataract.
Hold on, let me catch it.
Hold on. Big brother, I'm seeing at the background, I don't know where you do. But you think now me add the man from nearly an hour me I try add the man. I don't know what him do, but the thing now add Bridging. I don't know why Bridging. Yeah, go and feed Cataract.
Come on. See it, bring it up, man. People, this is what a footballer look like when he has a Jamaican passport. Coach, this is what a player look like when he has a Jamaican passport. You understand? Some man show some money on the board, man. See a baller with a passport. So this is the General Anthony Grant. All the way style the baller. You know, so that will come back and call him. Because all who know I look for the passport. Don't have this. This is what they call a blue book. You understand? This is what they call a blue book Ryan LFC.
Yeah, this is a Jamaican passport, guys.
This is the Jamaican passport.
You ready?
Ready. And what would I say before, Ryan? So what the JFF is saying to us now is that if they were in charge of Jamaican football, and Dreamer, I don't know if a man average. You said the man average. Right? I'm ready to ask anyone. Just tell me the game. This is my challenge. I call this the Anthony Grant challenge. Tell me the game that you watch. And we will go bring it up and we sit down for 90 minutes and watch the game. Because none of them ever see the ball play yet. And that don't burn me. Them don't, because none of them watch League One. Right? Oh, yes, we all have, JPS, we all have passport. That's why Andre Gray and Mikel Antonio and Kemar, yeah, we all have passport, don't they? No, they don't. Yeah, man, they all have passport. And that may I tell you, sir, that the joke in the Jamaica Football Federation, Kevin Stewart, them tell these ballers they don't know the process, my friend. There is a process and procedure.
This is what Coach Whitmore talk about cataract. If you don't have a Jamaican passport, you should not get called up.
Be called up. But when the FIFA go investigate them for these things.
All right, they know say, all right, them now go, all right, cause let me say one, they can basically play the friendly, then they can play two friendly, 1 and 2 friendly, and then, you know, if you the passport in start out, because a friendly, but a competitive match now, a Gold Cup, you know, you have to have a document from start out, have to start out. What I'm saying is that there was enough time. I am in Jamaica, Ryan, and I can tell you so. You have a thing called the Express Service. Now,
Hold on there. Cataract, may I see if other brother you think I get problem. Try add cataract and see if a film thing I get a problem. Hold on, let me try add the brother. You see, I don't know what you do anything that. Brother, I don't know what you do, boy, thing that. You think clearly.
Brother, Ryan not tell you the truth, brother. Ryan have a quota. Ryan have drawn
No.
In the day,
In there, much time.
Remember say JFF say you know you have a quote. So just show Ryan your Jamaican passport.
yeah.
You can't have so much overseas base play and panel at the same time. But just want to show you how Galaxy, you see how idiotic the logic is though.
Yeah.
You see how it don't make no sense.
Hold on there. My brother, is your phone where on your phone or laptop? Because sometimes your phone or laptop get a problem for you lagging, but continue. Go Kata.
Right. So we are short of a forward, right? And I want to read the BBC. I want to read about, right? Exeter City have completed the signing of a forward. Jamaican former under-17 international Giovanni Brown is now a Grecian. You hear it? You hear these clowns? Jamaican. The 26-year-old joined the club, where he scored 11 goals in his first 16 matches.
The money we try add long time, yeah. Jesus
Christ. Fine passport.
Fine, Cataract, are you giving him passport? Continue.
Yeah. About what the guy named Antonio
Grant.
Yeah. We see a couple highlights from him, and I say, I like how he play, but I wonder if him game actually translate very well to international football. Because international football is a whole nother, it's a different kind of game. I like how him play aggressive, but him seem like a player where in the international space him can attract a lot of fouls. Because him do play a very aggressive game based on how I see him play.
Physical.
Yeah, he's a very physical footballer. He is very aggressive. But here what happened? What because sometimes we have to run to the statistics. For a player that is so combative, to only have 3 yellow cards, in a 33 game and have 3 yellow cards, and his foul, he has been fouled 74 times in the season and give away 20-something foul. So all combativeness is not fouled. He is being fouled. Right? But I understand what you're saying. I respect that. If the JFF had even come and said, look, we see the man, but that the style mightn't work in a CONCACAF because the CONCACAF referee them light on the whistle, we would have respected that. That is reasoning, football reasoning. But when you come and do all kind of clown business, and the reason is not that the man not good and beg and some man make it look like the man a beg to come inside. The man has said, if money is the problem, I've been an international for so many, I've been a professional for so many years, 600 games under my belt. Right? But they pay £10,000 a week. But not to show out the business, but just get a round figure. Right? That's a 33 game. That's a 330,000 pounds for a year. I can spend £1,000 to fly to Japan. It's not a problem. Since that's the problem.
He reminds me of a player that used to play for Italy. What's that?
Gattuso. Gennaro Gattuso.
That dog. He's a dog player. But you need that kind of player sometimes to get the team going. Because if you look in the Japan game, when Damian Lowe came on the field, he looked like a giant comparing to the Japanese players. He started to make the team look more. You need some of those chippy kind of players, because one thing I understand with the English players, they play this kind of light kind of football where they expect it, as you touch them, it's a foul. And CONCACAF is a little bit more grimy. You're not gonna get some of those calls from some of these referees in CONCACAF. And I think that's why I think what's important here, Jamaica has to have a balance between English-based players and local, because the local players bring that grit, that fight. The English players play a bit stylish and light, and they go down very easily.
But Anthony Grant play hard though. He play hard.
Yeah,
that we need in a CONCACAF. Listen, you see some of the local player them, a few of our local player play hard. Low play hard. Taxi, Alvaspol play hard. Who else play hard in the team? We need roughneck. We need roughneck inside of the midfield. And what Damian Lowe bring, that just Anthony Grant can do that.
But I believe that Damian Lowe, like, I know a lot of people would disagree that
he run out of steam. He play well, but he run out of steam.
But I think if he's conditioned properly, he can play that position, because he has this general and his body type, his structure. He just looks like he takes up a lot of real estate in that area. Like
your boy send a super chat in. Enough respect, Jay. Jay, they're the same place where they in Cataracts.
No, but Jay, anyway, I'm gonna beat your bad dog. Come there. Jay, anyway, what I say to brother? I miss a zero. I miss a zero. Under the strip club, Jay. Under the strip club, Jay. A Ryan LFC, Jay. Jay, you missed 1 decimal point. You missed 1 decimal point.
All right. Physical team. The other day.
Thank you and God bless you. Ryan, don't spend it all at Burger King, yeah?
Yeah, no man, me have fitness.
No, at least, yeah, man, make the man can buy a smoothie, man.
Yeah, man, respect, man, guys. If you can put something on the board, guys,
put something on the board. Put it on the board, man.
Demo.
No, hold on. A very important point was what was being said, right? Me know Ryan see, because I send Ryan the link them to a couple of the game. So Ryan see some of the game. Ryan never believe at first, In the Anthony Grant, Ryan wasn't a believer at first, He said Ryan couple link and Ryan watch couple things and see the dog play. Right? Yeah. Furthermore, of all the CDM we will have, how much of them score a goal this season? In the last season we played. Every season when the man play, the man score at least 3 goals. You understand?
Yeah, right. Say that next super chat again. Yo, respect Jay, man. Appreciate it.
Dre, something I work with it. You see with that zero, it's like it's stuck, Dre. It's stuck, brother. You have to hit it. You have to press it hard. The last zero that comes to that. You understand? The last. We know what 20 was said, We know him was said that dub. We know what 20 was said.
Listen, hold on the cataract before you take the floor again.
No, we don't talk highlights.
Me see him play, Demo. Me see the man. Hold on. Cataract, I watch the highlight. I'm going to go see the man play 1 game, Demo. Let me tell you something, brother. When you talk about control in midfield, he's very powerful, bridging. We need a hard tackle in the middle. Coach Karumea tell me something last night. Cataract, the man say, as a coach, he needs someone who bite. As you touch it, he might bite you. But he's not getting a foul on it either. And Mr. Grant, he has won the Premier League with Chelsea. He have that experience. When you are playing a hole in midfielder, you have to have that experience. You have a lot of game on that belt. So, listen, I not disrespect Lambert, guys, but when it come on to the
Lambert is too slow. He's too slow. He's slow. He's sluggish. His recovery speed is not very good. I think that guy Grant. What I really like about Grant though is he times his tackles very well. He really times his tackles very well. You notice, and he doesn't fall out of position a lot. It looks like he's very like he's scanning this area that the coach give him a duty and he plays that role. I think he's a really. I think he should. I think it's actually a big disrespect that he didn't even get named in the 60-man squad
Named.
as
So,
James.
all right.
No,
So the other
you
day,
know, go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
all right. Me I said the other day I was checking. Okay, one more forward again.
Michael, show te work here.
If that's what I call. Let me say something. You
Yeah.
made a point.
All right,
about,
but there.
Go watch
Carl
it.
come in. You hear me? All right, hold on. I don't know what comes from my earphone. All right, I forgot to take off this. Now you hear me I say?
Yeah.
All right. Remember I said the other day I was watching a thing with Craig Butler. I don't know why JFF no give role like Cataract and Craig Butler for them on the team. You know? I don't know what God. But he was explaining a philosophy that Jamaica should adapt. Seeing in terms of physicality, of physical players because of roots. You know, we born this way. You see me? It come naturally. We're naturally fast. We naturally have a rebellious thing about it because him even go back to the slavery history. Where him say, yo, the slave them what did I fight the worst, what they try to get out of slavery. And Jamaica them come shit them off. Say it naturally it come we have an instinct for fight and be physical, you understand? So Anthony Grant would have definitely blend in well easy, being that if we adapt this philosophy of high press and physicality and it is there, you know, it is not hidden because if you look on the criteria them, although them are trying to keep it a secret, it's not a secret. JFF like tall players and them like players who press for the ball. And that's why Javan East can get game. That's why Corey Burke can get game. And that's why a player like Anthony Grant will fit the system while friendlies available. You understand? As well Kataraka say, I don't know if you book a ticket to Japan and roll in, come get a friendly and expose yourself, expose your talent, show what you can put forward. Without a try, you can't know. Give the man a try to prove himself. If yes, then I yes. If I no, then I no. And if you believe so the referee kind of lied upon him and handcuff, then so be it. But you can't not give the man a chance to showcase his talent and then, you know what I mean? See there? The man have him visa, the man have him passport, the man have him blue book as well the boss say. Although he book them grey now still, yes, but the man have him the man license. You understand?
Yeah. I was in the National Stadium when Naira and Nasworthy got injured.
Don't know what going for my son, you know.
A few years ago.
All right. Say something, Cataract. Talk to them.
Yeah, man. No, it was Soldier was saying that he was there with Naira and Nairobi. Worthy. When him Achilles.
Yeah, when he got injured, right? Like the team just collapsed. And Anthony Grant remind me a lot of Nasworthy. The defense needed that player, Nasworthy, because what was happening to Jamaica, I remember in those qualifiers, we were getting beat on headers a lot. They were scoring a lot of headers on our team. We weren't defending very well against corners and set pieces. And when Nyworthy, when he came in the team, Jamaica immediately started getting clean sheets and the defense looked more organized. And I think the problem we have right now is that CDM, it's really weird.
Your audio low. Your audio low.
My audio is very low.
Yeah, man. You have to turn
Can you
it
hear
up.
me louder?
Yeah,
Better?
man. Turn on the sound.
Yeah. Williams is not the answer. I think he's to me he's best.
He's not a CDM. He's been played out of position.
Yeah.
So I don't grade or mark Devon Williams too hard because he's more pacey midfielder being asked to come and fill a role. right?
Mm.
But you were saying something about low and what's important, and the people in the chat don't want to catch this.
Yeah.
Low can become a CDM.
Yep. I agree.
But it's a position that you have to learn. You have to learn the CDM position. All right. You know why Taxi struggle in Belgium, but come back to Montreal now and doing well.
He looks
He
amazing.
reaches level. He's not a premier left back.
Yeah, he plateaued.
Right? So all who want to say the man is this great thing, when him reach this up, bam, levels to this thing. Come me say man did I say boy Taxi can go on the Premier League and blah, 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 blah.
No.
They are Montreal, the mountain people reach levels to the thing. But you know what Taxi's biggest problem is?
But yeah.
He does not understand left back play.
No,
the left back in the team provides width.
He always
Taxi
cuts in.
wants to cut inside all the
always
time.
Cutting in. Always cutting
So
in.
he can have these high percentage passes. But what the team need is width, which pull the defenders wide and create space
He
in
gets
the
caught
box.
out of position a lot. He gets caught out of position a lot too as well. You saw that Saudi
Because he's gone in on the inside. So when he's coming back, the entire flank is exposed. So we have to be fair to our footballers. We have to tell them the truth. I don't come on this because I'm a credibility. Right?
Yeah.
So you look at the weakness, but I really want to say to Low, couple of things Grant has taught me. He said two things. Firstly, when you're developing as a CDM, remember Mr. Speed say you ask when you're transferring a player, you ask who coached this player and who developed this player. Remember that, Ryan? He said that. Why the JFF don't apply the same thing when them look for footballers? The same thing that you are saying you clubs do, why don't you do it? Grant was developed by Jose Mourinho. And the only reason why he's down there in that division is because the only reason why he's sold by Chelsea is when Jose Mourinho was fired. For all the years that Mourinho did there, him just let him out on loan. But he never sell him. Because he saw a place for him, I think there. In an interview, you know what him said? If Chelsea had followed him, they would not have to pay that $30-40 million for Kante because he had a player developing in that mold to come in. Because remember before it was Matic, was a CDM. But he had wanted a more smaller, combative CDM, more than Matic, very tall in the middle of the park.
Sluggy, like right? Lambert.
Like Lambert. And he wanted to develop something else. So he was taking his time and developing the player. Right? Now, what he told me is, you have to look at himself, you gotta look at my pedigree. You know who teach him to play? You know who was his mentor? Florent Malouda.
Okay, and the French Malouda.
Right. And what the other guy named that did play oh shucks. He was in the midfield. Chelsea fan, don't tell me this up. Oh my God.
SCN.
Michael SCN.
Oh God, man. Oh God, man. The boss,
he was
general.
mandated to learn from those players. And if you look at my style of play, you can just see those two because what Mourinho doing is they put the younger players with the first teamers and they groom them and teach them the position. Right? So they go through and would have learned. So like Mason Mount and those guys, they play exactly like Frank Lampard would play. Because
I hope Demo listen. I hope Demo listen to your Qatar.
Mount them not the bench now. I want to say something to you, Qatar.
Go ahead.
With Damian Lowe, there's something really interesting is gonna happen here. If Damian Lowe is not a starter on this Jamaican team, it's gonna cause a rift in the team because there's a dynamic happening right now. Damian Lowe is considered to be one of the true Jamaicans who is qualified enough to start, and he kind of represent the local players, though he's not locally based. And the Jamaican people kind of feel, you know, the history with his dad and those people. I feel like they have to. This is why I think it's important to get him in at CDM at least, because if Damian Lowe is not starting, we're gonna see some division in this team. I promise you, guys are gonna start talking because Damian Lowe is the heartbeat of this team. The way he goes out there and play, a lot of people don't understand the dynamic, and I think Paul Hall, this is a really good hire. I think this is gonna set the balance. This is gonna kind of balance where you have someone who can kind of communicate with the English players and and the local players to merge the team. I think this is a good blend by bringing in Paul Hall to kind of balance the thing, because I think maybe them and Whitmore could also have a little communication breakdown at some point, based on language, and not saying Whitmore don't speak English, but based on language and things that some of these guys are being coached by top coaches. So they come on Whitmore. Right now, I'm taking my FIFA license, and I haven't even been coaching. I'm gonna be taking it with Tottenham here in Scandinavia, just for fun. If you say when I go back to Jamaica, I could contribute to Jamaica, because it's not hard to get those kind of licenses. It's just a few courses, and I think more coaches have it. I think Tapa Whitmore as well. What can hurt us in this Gold Cup is if he does. He's always 5 or 10 minutes behind making the substitution on the right point. It's very important when you make that substitution.
And that's why the assistant coach them coaches are there. Assistant coach and the technical staff there. They say, yo, Papa, this is going right now. This is going right now.
No. He lets the game. Yo, England did that yesterday. England coach got an A yesterday for substitution. He substituted players on at the perfect timing. He saw that the game was, when the game is dragging or something, that's when you need to have a player who is gonna like infuse some energy in the game. And what Tapa does is he let the game drag out. He just let the game drag out. He's not proactive to say. I think Tapa mostly plays for a draw. And if you get a win, we get a header or so, then that's why Jamaica is not good from playing from behind, because our mindset is always reactive. Okay, now we done one. Let's see if we can push up some players. Coaches here, they tell you the best offense is a great defense, because when a team has to stop defending you, they don't have any time to attack. Tapa's strategy is to soak up pressure, and hope we hit them on a counter attack. And I think we have to move away from that style of football. I don't think that style of football. I think Klinsmann brought that he changed the culture in America. You know, America used to play this soak up football as well. You know, to draw with the 1-1. You know, Klinsmann came in from Germany and said, "No, we're gonna beat team 3-1. If I have a 3-2, but we're scoring a lot of goals. We can fix our defense." But Tapa, I think, because the 98 team, you know, the 98 team was this gritty team that beat teams 1-0, you know. We just defended and beat team 1-0. And I think Tapa is from that era where he plays this defensive mind of football where he just defends and hope to get that one goal on a counter attack. And I think we need a more attacking mindset.
Virgin, I watch Germany. I'm watch England yesterday. Germany and my team lost. Meaning on a defensive football. Attack. We should have an identity, Virgin. We should have an identity. Seriously. No defensive football. We have quality player playing against Suriname. We need to see attacking football. Costa Rica, we need to see attacking football. The fans need to entertain. This kind of old-time style of football with Jose Mourinho will keep on getting sacked every job him go because him doing this formation. This is not the formation Reggae Boy should use. This is why we have good player, and we need to play the system and stop playing.
Ryan, you believe that Suriname can beat Jamaica? Because I've been watching you guys. I've been watching you on screen.
I'm not. No, man, say play.
I was wondering
we have to say about that. We need a system
coming from. Like, what's up? I'm a Dutch fan, by the way. I travel to Holland all the time to watch the Dutch team play because I like their style of football, which is considered to be total football.
They
But
might win.
one of the problem is that total football came and beat them this weekend because they left the midfield was so weird and so open. 1 second, guys. Go ahead. Sorry.
Somebody asked a question if Gray is a better player than Nichols. By far. But it's chalk the cheese. Shamar just learning about the striking thing. And Andre Gray is an accomplished striker. He's just lost a step. He's lost about a step. And, you know, life is a funny thing. We question these footballers, right? When Gray find out that them have a problem with his passport, it's crying. The man was depressed, you know.
Really?
Yeah, man, in Japan, when him hears I'm not going to make the Gold Cup, depression come over him. Big man thing, that's what me hear.
So who could do nothing? Who could do nothing to try
No,
help
but
them?
them must know. Me know say me could have deal with the thing, but them must know. Them know, they understand, but we know.
Yo.
So I want people to question commitment. You see when Andre Gray get that ball against Serbia and him head it down perfectly in impact and the defender run back and just nip him. If you see him drop to his knees, you know, in my estimation, what got through his head is like, but why this couldn't be 3 years ago? Run left him. It come in my mind and I realize that he's
He lost a little bit of speed.
he lose a little bit of speed.
But that will take
But
away him
Him
good
don't lose
intelligent.
footballing brain. Because with speed now, you have to go compensate that now with time in your run and where you position yourself. You understand? So, I just that me see in terms of when Miss Andre Gray, I get a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of respect for him now.
No, respect, man.
Right?
Listen,
because he has come
record show.
any man will come and get a goal and assist in your first game, right? You prove yourself as a part of the attacking mix. I look forward to see him really gel with Mikel Antonio and gel with Kemar Roof. And I'm saying to GFF, call him Johnson, Clark. Don't make your ego make me lose out on the thing. Clark Harris, because we can't go to work. Giovanni's can't him out I think, brother. Him get him 2 chances, 180 minutes the man playing a dog. And not a shot on target.
Question. Out of Javan E, Corey Burke.
Corey Burke. And I would have to say Corey Burke because Javon East has been given the opportunity. We have seen him now. And he was with quality players. He had Blair Turgott. He had Andre Gray as a strike partner. Right?
What about
quality? He had Ravel in the second half to give some passes and stuff. Right? So he has no excuse.
What about Saudi Arabia? Score a goal.
Yeah, live back in that time. 2021 with them.
Cataract. See something in your face. People must say if you help him.
Good youth.
You know, say if you reach out to me, you read the platform, reach out to me, Andre Gray, get your passport in a 3 day. When we're in a day of Jamaica, that's the problem. If they reach out to me, I'll show you how Jamaica run. Remember, say Mats run Jamaica, you know. Add Mats.
Cataract stay.
Mats, man, you think, Ryan, we know the streets, you know, brother.
People, anything. Let me tell you something, people. I don't want you guys to.
Andre Gray, Mats.
People, let me tell you something. Do not take Cataract life. He can get that passport in 2 or 3 days. For Angie.
Express service. The most of
You
7 days.
understand?
The most.
Trust me.
I was 7 days ago, brother.
No,
You can
because
get
with
the
that
passport
Jamaica,
with
I know the
3 days.
express
That's
service sometimes it kind of, isn't it?
I was 7 days ago. I was say, you see, when the man them call me, when me get a call when them there Japan, right? I'm gonna tell you, you say, yo, no, but it's not free thing, Picado. You understand? It's not free thing, Picado. There's a service and you have to deal with it. But if you don't know the services and you don't know the exceptions, because they are exceptions, you understand? You have to read and know the exception, GFF, and then you have to apply for the exceptions. That's how the thing go, brother. That's why we are the black people. You can't hide nothing from me now, but we make sure go so and learn everything, you know. You know there is a thing called an emergency travel document. Where if you get a gunshot or burn up and you need to fly out of the country tomorrow, you can get it, see them 2 hours, click clack. These things we know. Yo, we can't deal with the dunce thugs, them brother. We can't deal with the dunce thugs. One of them fully dunce down on New Kingston, the tall building there. Fully dunce. Fully dunce. There's no Jamaican that is in the world where you can be stuck without a passport. You need to leave. There are documents that you can leave upon.
people.
You know, you could get an emergency. All right. It take a minute to get the passport. Long time I come until they say get it. But like a time again, you get an emergency travel document first. Anthony Grant, which is equivalent to a passport. Meantime, the passport I work on. These things can happen. It's just that people, they think they know everything. They know it all and they know nothing. But they are Jamaica people. But they are Orlando, so I can't help you. God knows, they are Jamaica.
I can do it.
When the man they come to say, boy, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, them tell him, say, them can get it the Monday. Not knowing that when they come back to Jamaica, they have to go quarantine. They probably get let out now.
In Cataract, why such lack of transparency with this Ryan?
No, you can't ask me. You can't. Let's talk football. Let's talk football.
No, I'm just saying, like, because
Listen,
like
in gray case, coach is Minzy. The simple matter is that the simple matter is a matter in Andre Gay case. It's the matter of an A versus an E.
Okay.
Right?
Simple.
No, we are all Jamaican. You know, if you put on the glasses, the E can look like an E if you want it to. You know the strips. The ear must look like it can. Yeah.
No, those kind of documents, they're not gonna risk it.
No, we can't. But suppose the person will look at it about car side. We can't find the person with the car side.
So it's gonna be verification different.
So we are tell you, we can't find the person with the car side.
Solid, man. Solid.
Yeah. Solid. Yeah, man. The car look, man.
No, work, man. I'm just saying, documents like that it's for verification purposes. They're not gonna risk that.
Bad man, you know much people left from Jamaica with that kind of document, that kind of word different.
No. Like, this is different situation. We know it's a joke, yeah, but
solid.
Like real.
Solid. Me not talk a thing them because we depend on life thing or whatever. People a legitimate document. You understand what can work?
Yeah, right? we can.
No, but I tell you, say people live with that kind of whole different name. So one letter.
A football, this get a rap, man.
A football, one play football. No?
Like this is a perfect. So what may I say? They couldn't just amend that quickly. That couldn't be fixed or something like that.
Get enough time to me.
Make a move on.
It's so weird, bro.
Talk everything. We are doing everything.
It's so weird. Like it couldn't just be amended. Like I don't know how things move so slow.
No, man. Things can go on, man. Things can go on.
When the man put in the application, the man never Google the man. Then Google the man there. I put it right.
Well, Cataract.
I believe that. It's a possibility. The possibility of Googling him.
Then the man come tell me say Google they use. When I tell you about Anthony got the man say they Google the player. That's the best, Mr. Massey. That these big bad time and Google that I use for research player.
Yeah.
Coaches left and Ryan LFC and Formula Sports and Simon and them people they down past them some river we use so far. And yeah man, you know that back at time I like people who just learn about the internet.
We can win the Gold Cup without Grace still, but one thing, like for me, a Topper Whitmore our biggest enemy, bro. Like him just have a way of just picking the wrong squad. Like
but I know him I pick the squad. That's a big war though.
Yeah, no. It look like they make
the squad.
It look like they make everybody the squad.
What did they come on TV? What did they come on TV and I say? Papa, him pick the squad. See him, and the next day they come on TV. Papa say, I don't need pick the squad. And the next day, the big boss and I say, yo, I Papa the end of the day, I would the code say more up on the team. It's like a back and forth, you know.
We need to find out how to pick the squad, brother.
So
that we need.
Galaxy, you know Ryan, you know what we call that? Catch it should be.
Yeah,
I catch it should be I go out with the squad. You understand? Yeah. No, are you? I mean, no, are you?
Yeah.
That's why you have to play a rank song and I clash, and the whole I select them and look and say, who put that song up on the turntable? Yeah. And everybody walk away like I don't know. You understand? Yeah. So, here the real thing. You have a couple of questions. You know, we get back to the topic, right? You have a couple of questions. And the people that go buy me something to eat, so I have to go leave you off Ryan, you understand? Yeah. So here now. Big up Jamaican ladies all over the world. Yeah, man. The real woman them. We are taking out yard man at their house, so they don't know. We could have been a robber thief, but we're just a reggae boy fan. Ryan.
Yeah.
In the goalkeeping, the questions you have to ask, did Dylan Barnes do enough to earn a spot? Right?
You asked me the question?
No, I said that's a big question we have to answer. And Dennis Taylor. Because I don't believe Dwayne Miller should be in the 3.
No, not he shouldn't. He washy. So that's here Jamaica. I'm washy bad. Like he makes some simple careless mistake will cost you the game. Like he has this little letdown in his brain ever so often. If you notice him, he's not consistent. That guy needs to go. I think he needs to give it a rest now.
And you know what?
Remember say him did give it a rest. So remember say Ryan, certain player when they call them, you know, and the ambulance have to come and resuscitate them with that life something there, you know.
You say shut up them shit. I say ready, we got a game tomorrow. We got a game, guys.
All hacker. The man have to get a PR agent right away. The man say, hey, what? Go around the Umberlion club right now and go like you're trained, like you're play ball. Like, make it look real.
You have a game tomorrow.
You have a game. You can't make it people that do it in a studio write lyrics.
Yo,
Cataracts, you have your phone? You have your phone? You have your phone?
No, I'm not have it. But so
no, we have a phone now side of you.
Side of me, yeah, let me take it. Yeah.
All right.
Well, Mr. Javon, what's on the in the squad?
Yeah. I'll tell them up here, man. Them just say, you know, say. All right, Miller, I'm gonna tell you. I'm tell you. I strongly believe that the coach or the coach or JFF, them kind of have an instinct when they just believe, so them have to mention some players who, all right, you know, say, Hector, I got probably get selected.
Yeah, he's gonna get off loyalty.
Out of loyalty and out of in fact, say, in play a part once upon a time and He can represent, you know, you see me, so.
Yeah, I believe he should be in the squad. I believe he should be in the squad based on him and some of the other English players were the ones who set the precedent. Like, you know what I mean? They kept coming back. I feel like you don't just drop a player because you get some new.
And no surprise if you not see him like starting 11. Oh
no, that no surprise. Problem. That
no surprise. We are going when you see this back and forth between Lambert and Williams and Damian Lowe and Arthur. No surprise when it comes down to the wire. I see him, Michael Hector, where Carl the first time to win the Gold Cup. But I mean, even them cars, you know, we have to show respect, put the respect on him in playing part.
You fight for Jamaica. You fight.
No surprise if him yourself on the start, the level cataract. No, me I say I two, you know. No surprise.
You know, me watch some games.
Michael Hector on the start, the level cataract.
You know, Galaxy, I watch back a bunch of Jamaican games the other day. I'm realizing 90% of the goals them with them score on Jamaica over the past couple of months are Michael Hector fault.
Yeah, I'm not sure that. No surprise.
Like, watch the games, bro. Like Michael Hector.
The man calls for a Gold Cup, man. I tell you, I feel it. Like how the Argentina then feel it and Higuain calls for a World Cup. I come feel about the Gold Cup when Hector. You see me? I don't. And I tell you, say, but you see the fact that he plays so much match and he represents. Anthony Grant Bridge, you know, because the two of them no for Chelsea and do them things. You see me? But what? Him I get it, and I tell you, man, don't surprise. It's either Damian.
He's a good bench player, though. He's a good utility defender. Like, if things going bad, people get.
Extra start, etc. What
no, me hear you the word good in a sentence. So I want to know what the sentence include.
I say Michael Hector is a good
You use the word good in a sentence.
Yeah, he's a good player coming off the bench, to be honest. If you want to lock down the game and
you know that's why you couldn't come on the program, brother.
Yeah.
Our kind of a time over there, because you're jig sitting, you know.
No, bro. No, man.
Ryan Hector. Even Ryan Hector. Michael Hector.
Yes,
has the ability to keep the bench balanced and fly up in the air when I think get up to go on.
Lawrence is not a starter either, you know. Kemar Lawrence shouldn't be a starter for this team, you know. I think he's
Kemar as a next loyalty, he's a next loyalty man, you know.
So Ryan, if that's the thing, me even feel away. I still go support myself, but a problem there, trouble there. Because I don't know how your job or Amari Bell now gonna make it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Bobby Reid to me is a bench. Bobby Reid should be coming off the bench. 20 minutes left in the game.
Bobby Reid, I'm
telling you, bro. Bobby Reid inconsistent. If you watch Fulham games, he's inconsistent, brother. To me,
Bobby Reid is the only player at Fulham.
I know
the only player there.
Fulham.
That's it. All right.
When all right, I should say when he plays for Jamaica. When he plays for Jamaica, it doesn't translate. It doesn't translate his form from Fulham. Doesn't translate to the national team.
Hear the question. Solid.
Yeah.
Blair Turgot. See? Blair Turgot.
He's here.
Bobby Reid. Who you are?
All right. You see, what I like with Blair Turgot is his ability to run at players, because I've seen him play here. He played against FC Malmo, and he's aggressive with taking on players, and sometimes he just pop up and make things happen. Bobby Reid has a time where he just falls asleep in the game.
And you know, say Bobby Reid as well. I don't want the most hard-working player. Hey, me say if they could take one player off of Fulham and say, yeah, seen a Premier League. Everybody else can go on. Bobby Reid.
Yeah. But Jamal,
I want the most hard-working player.
Jamal Lowe, Bobby Reid. Who do you start? Jamal Lowe, Bobby Reid.
The most Bobby. All right, it's kind of tough, you know. It's kind of tough. I think Jamal play good. Jamal.
I don't either or either. Both of them. Sorry. Both of them have to play.
Okay. In the starting 11.
But you
Yes.
can't have the two of them. No, what's that? No. So we have to play and Bailey. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, you're gonna play them?
I see about 4. It's Bobby Reed,
Hold on.
Bill Turgot, Jamal Lowe, and Leon Bailey. Are the hot wing of them there, no? You call them the hot wings, you know, hotter than KFC chicken in the bro.
No, but
Those
hold
four
on.
players
Hold
cannot
on.
get the field at the same time.
Bailey on the right. Turgot on the left. Bobby Reed in the middle. And in front of them would be Shamar Nicholson and Jamal Lowe. So that would be the attacking five.
What kind of formation? So what would the formation be?
No, I'm saying you play two up front, 3 attacker, 1 CDM, which will be Daniel Johnson, and 4 round back.
Yeah. So I feel like I don't think that team is balanced though. You have too much of the same pieces on the pitch. Yeah.
So to start all of them one time.
What is it? No. Shamar is a big, tall player. Turgot plays on the left. Bailey plays on the right. Bobby Reed can play anywhere in the center.
That's true. Bobby Reed can play in the center. No people don't know that, you know.
Right.
Yeah. He play for Jamaica.
Bobby Reed can play in the center. Although him is a winger, him really good on the wing. He's very gifted as an attacking midfielder.
Bobby Reed is what you call a true utility player. Jamie Ricketts, I agree with you in our comment section, brother. The wing back talk, it now work. You know, put no wings for the man. No, the man, no. I made the man, but we never make the man take the man to comic show, brother. The man never say Bailey for the on the bench.
No, me never say Bailey for the on the bench.
If I try fit him in.
No, man.
If I try
Bailey
fit him in.
fit on the field. I'm saying Bobby Reed to me can come off at the bench and give you a strong second half if things are not working a certain way. But starting Bobby Reed, if you need that quick punch and that aggression, I would go for Turgot to take on players and Jamal Lowe more to push forward. But with a defensive mindset, you go with Bobby Reed.
20 in the comments. 20 said the middle of the park open up. 20, it open up like back road. Yeah, man. And that them want, man. And that them want. Anybody can get a work. Hey, come in and get a player. Yeah, man. You never have to have the right money. You never have the right money. Because choke midfielder. May I tell you?
Yo, respect for the super chat, man. Respect for the super chat,
man. Yeah, man. But we never.
How you feel, Cataract?
No, I feel very deflated.
I'm going to drop it now. This is what I think of the team, guys. This is what I think of the 23 man.
Ryan, I think that facts, Ryan. By the people that beat.
Hold on, man.
I can see the team, Ryan.
Ryan, if I know the right team with the logo, Ryan, don't drop it, Ryan.
Listen up.
If I know the team with the logo, don't drop it, Ryan. You can't drop what you think. You have to drop a team where have a logo on it.
Hold on, Cataract.
The man them tap up the like button now.
I believe to be it. I believe this going to be it.
You see a team then, oh yeah, go on with them, brother.
People, I don't want to be here with this. And this is a family program. And I shall cost some bad one. Want to big up behind themselves. I'm going to get something to eat in Ireland. Big up all the Jamaican people.
Catara, where you going, Catara? I'm sending the team, call out the thing. Where you go?
Big up the original Ouch crew. One of them are hosts. You see? I watch football from 98 till now. I can't turn up. I have to go lie down, brother. When that is when you send me shop. Ryan, if I know the team where you get...
Brother, call out the team, the bridging.
No, I can't call this up.
You can't put it on the screen?
Yeah,
call out the team.
Okay. Here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the team. I must curious how we are playing. I couldn't make work of team.
God.
Viewers, listen carefully, because I might not call it out 2 times. Big up to all of the people that give me the super chat. I really appreciate it and stuff. Hit the like button, guys. Let's get the video to 150 likes. Come on, man. So, go on
Orlando,
out,
Mauricio
Keta.
Orlando Jairus, Andre Blake, Dennis Miller,
Taylor.
Dwayne Miller, with his injured knee. Dennis Taylor, who had a good performance in Japan in the first game. So well deserved. Damian Lowe, Liam Moore, Ethan Pinnock, aka Rupert, Adrian Mariappa, Kemar Taxi Lawrence, back in Montreal. And it's not a Pro Box taxi either. Yeah, I want a Voxy.
Nice.
Greg Leigh played in the Scottish Premier League, left back.
Is he injured?
Well, apparently being healthy is not a criteria to be selected.
Okay.
Maybe they're trying to copy England, where England carry Harry Maguire and Jordan Edison injured. So we are trying to copy England.
Okay.
So Greg Leigh and Taxi Lawrence as left back. Right back, we have Alvas Powell and O'Neill Fisher, who had such an outstanding game against Japan that he should have been extradited from Jamaica, but he found a way on the team.
MLS, man, MLS.
Daniel Johnson, Preston North End championship player, who's an influential midfielder, born Jamaican. I remember saying, we make you know that Jamaica, yeah? JFF. We don't forget credit. Devon Speedy Williams, USL. Tyreek McGee, USL. Here comes the USL contingent. Junior Fleming, USL. Okay. So the USL is well represented, USL.
Yeah, USL players better.
And this should make our good friend Stan Cranky, aka Bertram, happy. Michael Hector, after playing 4 games for Fulham and being benched for the entire season.
What me tell you, sir? No surprise if you see that team at the start of the level.
Hold on now. Bobby Dicardoba Reed, aka Dexter Daps. Blair Turgot over there from Switzerland. That's AC Den Haag. That on the side?
He's in Sweden.
Sweden, yes. AC Den Haag.
You deserve it.
Leon Bailey. Corey Burke. Shamar Nicholson. And that top prolific goal scorer for the Reggae Boyz, Javon East.
Oh,
just in case we are playing American football and we need to score an extra point.
Yeah, we carry East.
Big tall goal them. But not the goal them we regularly play. Ready?
You know something, Ryan?
I'm being left. Ladies and gentlemen, the big shock of the day. No Luca Levy. I gone.
You know, Ryan, one thing that I noticed that Tapa is not such of an innovative coach. To me, Alvas Powell is not a defender, you know. And Alvas Powell to me is an attacking midfielder. If you follow Alvas Powell career, no, Alvas Powell, I'm telling you, like one of the strategy. No, for you know,
no man, it's an overlapper, man. He overlap.
Was it
overlap, man?
He never played for Ulmas, man. Alvas Powell is a countryman, man.
Which one of them school them play for?
Him play for the school at Theodore Whitmore go. Which school that again? I remember, but I think Alvas Powell is a countryman.
Yeah, but I know a striker and play for that when he play, right?
Yeah.
He came up as a striker. If you look at his runs, bro, one of the things when we realize coaches over here do, like we have like when the season starts and players come in and you say you are midfielder, You see, after the coach watch you, you might be coming in as a defender, and before the season starts, you're playing.
Hold on, Alex.
Forward.
Yeah, I'm here. It's Ryan. It's me, man. I'm me, man.
Oh, come just me name the audio and I just feel like you, bitch.
Me know. Alvis Paul. Yeah. Before him start play like Premier League, before him play schoolboy football, he was playing in midfield. Team.
Yeah.
Him and the friend, the guy that did named Kakashi who did Antigua, and they had to fly him over. Then both of them playing in midfield. So he can play midfield. Alvis Paul is very versatile. He played for Paul Bogle High School.
Yeah, that's a school. That's a school Whitmore. That's a school Whitmore usually go, right?
No, Whitmore. St. Thomas that the Ryan. St. Thomas.
Yeah.
St. Thomas Ryan.
St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Whitmore usually go?
No. Alvas go St. Thomas. Alvas.
Oh.
Yeah.
St. Thomas. So basically he's not a countryman.
You see how you did shock Ryan.
The union the square half of union.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
The guy that scored the free kick daddy, I know him personally. I play against him in a schoolboy league. This guy was way above everybody.
Man. All right, next year. No surprise, just in the piece of the qualifiers.
No, well, I know. You see me and him brother talk, and brother talk, and brother come to house December, and brother tell me saying he was supposed to go on a trial and delete. But through the COVID stuff, they really kind of put it off a bit. Cause you know, he was on the tour with Maggie when Maggie that tour Europe.
Yeah, man, bad man, talented.
Tell you, Ryan, this kid, I'm telling you, he's very talented. I played this kid in a schoolboy league with that Jamaica, Ryan. This kid cut above everybody.
Everybody. You know him, right? You know what I thought, Ryan?
Yeah, man. No, we're not that.
And all I'm better than my Chinese, Ryan. All I'm better than my Chinese, Ryan. All of them look at the same.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
Omar Holness, Ryan, he can't play CDM.
Omar Holness. Yeah, Omar Holness CDM him play for the Jamaica under 17 at the record.
Yeah, I think even he would be a better CDM than a Michael Hector.
My question, Ryan. After revealing this now, see, what are your thoughts on the Gold Cup? What is your Gold Cup prediction, outcome? What do you think of that? We'll get a first Gold Cup or one semi-finals or first round or what you think about?
Repeat the question.
I'm saying, now that the 23 has been
Ryan, Maggie started there.
Put out there. See? Hold on, Alex. What is your thought on the Gold Cup? Are we going to come out victorious? Or how far do you think we'll make it? Will we make it past the group stage? Will Suriname beat us? What do you think is going to happen?
Well, if this is the team, guys, only have to read between the line. You know, people can't just show everything between. I only just understand. Only can't read between the line, viewers. Come on, man. I know a lot of intelligent of you guys on the platform. Read between the line. You me tell the viewers them open up them eye and listen. Them never read between the line yet.
So this is the team. This is the squad.
You not listen. You not listen. You not pay attention.
Ryan, tell people to say squad, Ryan. Can we get the squad team, Ryan? No, go call.
Yeah, this is the squad. It seems. It seems like you guys are speaking.
Yeah, but me I tell them, but them don't believe me. So what you want me to do?
Okay, so this is the squad. This is terrible.
Them say me bring bare fake news. Them say me bring the top and get fire in a 2D advance before the meeting, and them say fake. So what more want me telling you?
Oh, Maggie played today now. Ryan. And he started in friendly. New coach, a open, so you get some starting and I'm built today now.
If Craig Butler work on him so hard today, and when him go back in, so him man must fit.
So where you say, I know you know, so you know, what you think?
Yeah. Me kind of feel disappointed still, although me that try to lower my expectation. Because get the news from earlier, would say a lot of the key players them will not be there. But it's still a good team on paper. Can we put them together? Can we put these pieces together and make it work for us? Probably. Yeah, but we have a good chance. That's all I have to say.
I'm gonna hear Jamal though.
Yeah.
Aye.
He's
So,
there.
oh yeah, say you get the list in yeah, saying your Jamal.
No, I'm gonna get Qatar calling name.
He's there. He called his. He said his name. He's there.
Ryan, we have been this long time, Ryan.
I'm disappointed with this. Even Miller. We need to get rid of Miller now, cause no, for real, brother. Like him and Javon watch these two players when we just can't stand to see them in a Jamaican jersey.
I tell people this, and I know people was gonna get upset. I know people were gonna get upset. That's I expectations.
Brother, not even the bench
But
really want them.
let's look at it from a positive light. See? From this Gold Cup campaign, we can know who are ready for the qualifiers. The man them can gel, build some chemistry, and maybe them can show up.
Galaxy Boss, the guys, USA fans are the one that still complaining, you know. They complain about depleted squad going to Gold Cup. So it's not us complaining about it. Honduras going to have depleted squad. Mexico is going to with a depleted squad.
It's going to be a weak Gold Cup, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be a weak Gold Cup. So people, I'm not really saying that, we're not supposed to worry and this and that. And it's no team that come this strong, basically. Nobody team that come this strong.
Right now, Jamaica is the strongest.
Jamaica look like the strongest. That I'm going to say right now, Jamaica still look like the strongest team.
Because I watch this Honduras team when they put out the other day. They don't have only person they have is Albert Elise, and they know nobody up in their midfield that can finish. Honduras and nobody will finish. Messi Costa Rica side, the CM squad play against USA, they get 4 in the CM squad. Messi play against the Mexican squad. The Suriname side have some ball missing out tight like Tifred, Cherry and all of them ball, and then Cherry with the key player, creative player. Then we kind of miss some ball. It's not every side strong as we really think it is.
Yeah, Canada is in the Gold Cup, right?
Yes,
I think Canada can be a dark horse. I think
most definitely.
Their style of play has changed over the years. They are playing more attacking football. I think they can upset a few.
You can disrupt them too because they don't press high. They don't press.
But, let me tell you what I want for Canada right now. Right now,
they don't press
Canada
high.
in a situation that Jamaica was in. Right now, Canada is getting all the hype because they're playing against these Caribbean teams and giving them a spanking. But when them come a yard and come back up in the Jamaican, them are going to get a reminder of what reality is like. You understand? When them back up in the USA and back up in the Jamaica, and it's like when them come to us now in the final stage, and them are going to see the real thing. Them are going to know how football. Because after Jamaica is going, remember say last year, I saw we had steer up everybody that and a mash up in the car. Them at the 3D side, them there, them the side I don't say, you know. But when you come against the USA and the Mexico and the Costa Rica and the Panama and the Jamaica, you know, and even the El Salvador, same way, you can get a spanking. But people is only just to Ryan LFC. They are Canada right now. Women don't want to see too bad. Canada, I don't get stopped. Canada, I don't get stopped.
What's the toughest? What would you say is the group of death in the Gold Cup? What's the toughest group?
When it's a Jamaica group, a group of death.
Jamaica, the toughest group.
I don't believe that though. I believe that.
No, I think it's Jamaica. What Jamaica, Costa Rica, Suriname, and who else?
And maybe
one with this side, no, this side.
Guatemala, maybe Guatemala.
Oh, that's a tough. Guatemala is always a tricky team to play against. I can see Jamaica drawing against Guatemala. Actually, that could be a draw game.
Guatemala get 3 of them. 3 of them.
It can be a draw game.
Could be a draw game.
Because that's the game where Whitmore might just have chemistry the game before, and Whitmore just use the whole of the bench player them the next game.
I told you.
I tell you.
All right, this is the first game. The first game. I can basically tell you starting time. But
Hector
that's the main point. That's the main thing. All this back and forth saga between who to go in a defensive midfield and who should Michael Hector get the role, people. You heard it here first.
So Galaxy boss, where is
Yeah.
Damian Lowe gonna play? Like
If
where's
Damian Lowe, all right. Damian Lowe, I will play in the defensive midfield as well. Two of them are gonna do it. Hector and Lowe are gonna do it. On the field one time with Liam Moore, Ethan Pinnock, Alva Cohen, and Larry. Understand? Don't surprise if I say O'Neal Fisher on the starting too.
Yeah, O'Neal Fisher to me, he's another person who needs to be off the team.
I want to ask you guys this.
Yeah.
Alex, I want to ask all of you guys this question. Is this Reggae Boyz team bigger than Coach Theodore Whitmore? One half a time.
Yes, I think so. He lacks strategy. He doesn't know how to utilize the players and their abilities. And his big problem is combination. He doesn't know the players to get the right 11 on the field at the same time. So I think that's
listen, Ryan.
Yeah. If you didn't hear the question, I'm going to ask you after. So go for it, Galaxy. What do you think? Nah, I hear you, Galaxy. Viewers down in the comment section. I want to hear you guys talk. Is this team bigger than Theodore Whitmore? Fresh God said the team outgrow Coach Whitmore.
I think the team. I think he need help, though. I think the team.
All right, but there you know. You hear me?
Hold on, Alex attack. What kind of help him need? I'm the head coach. Him have Paul Hall.
That's what I'm saying. He have Paul Hall. I feel like it balanced the no because somebody have a level a tactical awareness at the game and how to help him at the game. You get where I come from?
Yeah.
How to break down a team and how to play against a Mexican USA. Even though some of them English ball already. So all you have to do is Tapa situate the good team. I'm not worrying though. I don't know about you guys. I'm always optimistic. As some always say. I'm not worried. I'm honestly not worried. I think Paul are gonna change everything though.
I think so.
I mean, Tapa have a good relationship. Tapa even talking to himself. So it's only them can work together and they can get the best out of Tapa. You get me? I come from.
And they played together, right?
Yeah, they play together. Most definitely, they play together. But the team is bigger than Tapa. But I think when Paul are coming now, I think it's more equal now because somebody's there to help him. You get me? Come from.
You think he might take a lot of talk from him? Cause you have some head coach, they feel like you have some head coach.
If a brethren, I say your friend, you must have a ways away for reason with Ryan. You get where I come from?
Yeah.
If you're a brethren run a business, Ryan, and the brethren show you say, Ryan, we need this and this stuff set in place, and you say, something like that though. All right, then try to find each other in the middle and so how to work. You get where I come from, Ryan?
Yeah.
That's how I think it will work. You have to try to find yourself in the middle.
And this is an important time for Tapa because
he must set him up now. Try to set him up for field, Ryan.
So he knows that he has to listen to Paul Hall so they can win together to keep his job.
Yeah, must set him up for field. Ryan. Isn't it?
I believe him. I believe Paul Hall would give me. It definitely give me more confidence. But I really think I want to see a style of play, a system. And Theodore Whitmore has been around the national team from 2007. Remember, big up to Coach Karome. All of these things, him open my eye and teaching me. So if you guys see me getting better and better, Coach Karome are the coach behind the scene. He giving me a lot of. He coached me at high school and he always have time for me. And now I'm a big grown man. I have 2 kids married. And he still have time for me. Still have
what
to
high school
hear
you
what
went
me have to say.
I
went to Excelsior High. So Coach Karome, big up yourself, enough respect. Coach Karome teach me a lot of stuff. So hear this now, guys. Coach Whitmore in charge of the team from 2000. He have been around the national team from 2007. Now, when you look at Garrett Southgate, when you look at all of the national team, they have a big saying in the country how the football should run and the preparation. When you look at our national team, players turning up get call up, and they don't even fit. They don't even fit. And Coach
Brian,
Whitmore, either Coach
Brian,
Whitmore, I don't want to style him or disrespect him. Either I'm a yes man or what. But as a national coach, listen to
Brian,
me, Alex. As a national coach, you should have a big saying in the country how the football should go.
let me explain something to you, Ryan. There's people on the board that run the club, Ryan. They can push them players through it and filter them players through it so players can sell. You get where I come from? I'm telling you this, Ryan.
That need to stop.
Then it's not. May I tell her? Then may I say? And may I tell her? May I tell her? Say like 75% of the team that pick for the JFF is. I don't think these top all wanna pick the team. May I tell her? And this is true.
I think Tapa picks the who plays, but the JFF picks the pool of players that he picks from.
And I must say, guys, I am getting some information behind the scene, and I want you guys to listen to me carefully, because sometimes when I talk, I don't know why you guys don't believe. Well, you guys want me to take off my shirt for you guys believe when I talk. But anyway, I'm doing my job. Listen to me, guys. Demo J, relax no bridging. Relax, Demo, man. And you know, Demo, I'm really disappointed in you, brother. For a man who knows so much of the ball game and stuff. Me need to link one away and talk. I'm going to text you. So don't worry yourself, Demo J. Go and have your fun down in the comment section.
God,
Hear me now.
why would he say that though?
Hear me now. Listen. You're right. You see, Liverpool. Let's use Liverpool as an example. They have Jurgen Klopp, the big man we call a shot. You have the board, and Klopp can call who he want to call. Or you see Mohamed Salah, Klopp didn't want him. You see Diego Jota, Klopp didn't want him. But the board see something in Salah and see something in Diego Jota and say, Klopp, he trusts the him technical director. Him trust the technical director. Because both of them, work as a team, And the technical director, Michael Edwards, always see some good player. This is why you need two persons to work as a team, or you have a group to work as a team. Now, look at this now. Coach Whitmore, they give him the 60 man, like they give him 70 players, 60 man, whatever they give him. They give him the player them to choose from. So 60 man, and say, all right, coach, this is a pool here I work with. And Coach Whitmore, he pick from that.
Yeah, pool.
And then when they give him when he pick from him, pick him 23 man from that. Right? And then he really have control of the team I go play and who he picks. But overall, he have somebody above him. But what I don't like, and this is what the JFF need to be changed, and they need to stop do that. No, look at this, brother. When Winford Schaefer was a coach, they leave everything Winford Schaefer to do. They give him that license. You are the man. When 98, what's his name again? The Brazilian. What's his name? Rennie Simons coaching the national team. Him have all same. He do everything. So why you can't allow? Well, I know. Because true Theodore, I believe. Excuse me, guys. The reason why they behave so Theodore Whitmore, I think true Theodore Whitmore is a local coach. If it was a foreign coach, them could try them thing there. Them allow the man and make the man do him thing, and that's why I mash up our football. You think no man could have done in a Winford Schaefer and say, yo, don't put them on there. If
but
even them have to say
pro license, Ryan. Those coaches all have pro license. You gotta remember Tapa is a B license coach. You still need another level of coaching. You don't want to turn over your company to someone who's not fully equipped to be a CEO.
But them man they are part of the board, they know nothing.
That's
friend
facts.
thing them are daily.
That's facts. But I'm okay with how they do it now by getting him the players. My problem is the final 11 that goes out.
So Ryan, it's gonna take so long for drop Ryan. Come on, people that people about ball today. Yeah, Ryan. I tell you.
Me don't see it already, so me done vex and thing. But I don't know,
And
yeah, man.
I'm glad Gray is not in the squad. Just and it's not a bad thing. I think Nicholson. I don't want the team to forget about that guy because I know his potential. He has great potential, and I think this Gold Cup can be at his coming out
People,
party.
well, people now ball today when you see squad drop. Don't ball no. But Alexa tell us don't ball today when the squad drop. Can be that telling you already.
Demo,
You have high expectations.
Demo, may I be honest with you, bro? Yesterday, me sit down. Me lay down in my bed and me watch Germany and England. And my coach talk to me. Big coach Carol me talk to me and say, Ryan, you know, see the difference when Jamaican football go reach to the level here. When the man them pressure England or pressure Germany. You see the man them panic and give away the ball. Same thing the coach. The man say when the Jamaican football team are go play like this.
Yeah.
When Demo stop no man, but we are not Germany. The school no Demo man.
But you know, Ryan, that's why.
Look how Brighton they play Demo. Demo, look how Brighton they play. Them have a bag of money. Brighton have a bag of money. Them have a style of play and them have a system how them play. If Brighton have better player, if Brighton have good player like Liverpool, Brighton they way up in the table. The only thing Brighton in the do, I finish them chance, brother. The man them have a start. Why you think Tottenham and Brighton the coach? Is a coach, Bridging the coach Whitmore compete against big Whitmore take a long for make change. Coach Whitmore take long for make change. I don't know why I'm love do that.
This is weakness. His weakness.
Yeah, how many times Whitmore make a change and him bring on a player who come change the game? How many times? Count how many times Whitmore take off a player and bring on a player and say, I just say, wow, big coach, big change, big change.
Doesn't
And
do
it's
that.
just the facts and it's just the truth, Virgin. We rate, what are we? Rate Theodore
You're
Whitmore as a
forgetting
legend.
one thing, Ryan. You're forgetting one thing though. Most of the time, Jamaica is using these tournaments or certain for preparation. We're like preparing in the tournament.
Virgin, all right, watch this. I'm gonna tell you, me I learn, and me I get better.
Mm.
Coach Karome point out this to me and say, Ryan, look on all of the team them around me. Look at USA. They have a B team and they have a C team. They're preparing for 2026.
Mm.
Look at Suriname. They getting a few player. They getting player and they getting better. They're preparing for 26. Costa Rica. All of them. Why we are thinking about next year World Cup. This is all Jamaican thing. Brother, we need to
Short
think
term.
long term.
Short
Stop
term.
thinking about the short term.
It's the
Think about
culture.
the long term. No, now that me I tell you, the people them who are dealing with the football, them for think long term and say, yo, say, yo, Ryan, we really want to go to the World Cup next year, But when we go to the World Cup next year, what happen? We don't go the next 20 year, like 98. Come on, that's you put in a system and a structure.
Yeah. You remember Rudolph Austin? Rudolph Austin was here in Scandinavia a few years ago.
Really, hold on, I'm really disappointed in the Demo, Big man thing, Demo. I need to call you offline, Bridget. I'm gonna cuss you up, Bridget. Guys, hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Come on, guys, man.
He kind of has a
Smash the
point,
like
though.
button.
He kind of has a point. He
What?
kind of has a point. Demo kind of has a point as far as Brighton, the players have more time to, because you can have players who are less talented, but they have better chemistry and beat a team that is more talented and less chemistry. So
All
in a
right.
way, Demo has a point with Brighton players being able to gel together by
All right.
playing
Watch this.
together
I
more.
respect that. Me I try to find a comment making the World Cup. Hold on. That brother here is send the super chat, Me I try me see make one comment. And me I try look for it. Yeah. This comment. Me say to a few people on the live, and me say, not winning this World Cup, do you think it's a failure on the Reggae Boys? And I'm going to explain. Mexico not sending their strong team. USA not sending their strong team to the Gold Cup. Jamaica runners up 2017. No, 2015, 2017. Go to the semifinal 2019. So We have the history going to the final twice. So not make it to the final and win it. I think if we don't win the Gold Cup, it's a failure. I don't care. I think it's a failure. And we have to look in ourselves.
But it's
We
a
have to
failure
just
on
start the
who,
truth.
Ryan? It's a failure on Whitmore or the players.
It's a failure for the whole team, but I would put more blame on Whitmore.
Me as well. I think he's brother. As I said, I think Whitmore. He's tactically. He's not there. England won that game yesterday on just on tactics. England changed their formation so they could match up to Germany man to man. They pressured Germany in every position. They didn't allow Germany to gain a lot of ball position. And I think Whitmore don't strategize like that. He doesn't come up with strategies and said, listen, all right, I'm gonna play Mexico. This is how I'm gonna beat them. And he goes into the game and he said, we defend till we score. And I feel like we need an innovative coach. And I think Whitmore doesn't really have that. I think that's what he's lacking. He's lacking the tactics and the game plan, the ability to game plan for specific team, to point out their weakness and attack them where they're at their weakest points. So I think Whitmore, I think this Gold Cup is Whitmore last stint. To be honest, if he doesn't win this World Cup, Whitmore will be fired. Whitmore will be fired. Let's not forget this.
Listen, he don't under pressure, he will not get fired.
You don't think
So
Whitmore will be fired? No, the people will be. You guys been doing a really great job. A matter of fact, on I've been watching you all the time, and you guys have kind of balanced the discussion with the JFF. You guys might think they're not listening, but trust me, bloggers and the fans are gonna put a lot of pressure on the JFF and to fire Whitmore if we don't win this Gold Cup. You watch and see. Whitmore is gonna be under too much pressure. And they're gonna think we have the squad. Why not just let Paul Hall coach the team and we let Whitmore go coach the under 23? That's what's gonna happen after this.
all right. I don't want to keep on take back my statement, But formula, I believe if you don't win the Gold Cup, I think it's a failure. And we have a good team. Saying don't win the Gold Cup and don't qualify for the World Cup. All of these players we have, look at them age. Look at them age. How long the foot, brother? I'm coming just a second. Continue to talk to the people them. Coming
Yeah.
just a second.
It's a Whitmore, brother. In Whitmore will give you high blood pressure if you don't know what you're doing. Theodore Whitmore to me is this is his last run as a Jamaican head coach. I think if he doesn't get it right, because the only thing Whitmore can come out and say is that the JFF didn't support him and etc. But everybody knows Whitmore has the players now. He can't say he doesn't have the players to compete. And with this Gold Cup, it's gonna be a weaker Gold Cup. I think Theodore Whitmore, this is his last true run. He has to win this. There's no, unless we lose on penalties in the finals. But if we go to the finals and we get beaten 3-1 or something like that, Theodore Whitmore will be he will get fired. Paul Hall will be taking over the realm, be at the helm of this Reggae Boys team shortly. I promise you that. And we maybe Paul Hall is the man for the job because Paul Hall is his past job was coaching the youth team. So maybe he has a way of developing players and developing a strategy from 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 um from the lower level up. So maybe Paul Hall is the man for the future. Who knows? But I don't think Theodore Whitmore is. I think one thing Theodore Whitmore is good at though, he's good at motivating the players, and he's good at getting the best out of players with limited abilities. I think Theodore Whitmore is good at motivating players who have limited abilities. No, he has players who we know are world class players. Can he put a strategy together to win this? Because as I said, if he doesn't win this, he's out. We all know that. Just like in the qualifiers where we brought in Winfred Schaefer, where he went to Mexico and we could have won that game. We could have won that game against Mexico. And then we came back and we went back in our shell and we tied the game against Panama at the National Stadium, and our qualifiers just start going downhill from there. So Jamaica has to win the Gold Cup. I think Paul Hall is the man to take Jamaican football forward because he has experience with the youth. Um, so we're kind of in a good place, you know, with all the negativity. I think Jamaica football is in a good place. If we look from where we're coming from 5 years ago, I think Jamaican football is on the rise. We're in a good place to
No, man,
compete.
I don't believe that, man. I don't
With all
believe that, man.
the organizational problems aside,
Yeah.
when we talk
No, no,
about
no, no.
football with the right
No,
coach, I
no,
think we
no,
can do
no.
big things, Ryan. I think we
Listen,
can.
listen. Whitmore, in my knowledge of football, I don't see I don't see a system and I don't see a style of play. Me want to see even Canada. Look how Canada play. You're telling me that Canada a better player than Jamaica? I just want the people them open them eye, you know, and the people them, yeah,
I
people
think what you're
open on
missing,
hype.
Ryan, Canada. Don't You're in Canada.
Eh,
Most of the Canadian players are they playing locally, or how much time, how often they get
they
to come
play.
together?
Listen, brother. That's why you have a system from the youth level come right up. They play the same style of football. Most of the Canadian player them play. Some of them playing at the USL, some of them playing the MLS. But most of the big player them play outside.
Okay,
This
most of the big
Jamaica
players.
get the same time that's every national team get.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's the thing, brother? We've learned everything. Every single international break, we should at least have one or two game playing. That's how you're going to get a team
Facts,
better.
facts. But you
We're not
notice
getting.
something
You
when we
notice
have
most of the
when
practice game, most of the
Ryan,
practice
when we have
game,
an
Jamaica.
overseas coach, we get more international friendlies. I noticed that against more quality opponents. When we had Winfred Schaefer, we immediately I noticed because what you have to understand, you know, a coach over here told me that listen, coaches have relationships when they're coaching other teams, you know, they have relationships, so they tend to have they tend to have friendlies between their friends or their fellow coaches. So I think Theodore Whitmore, because he's not plugged in to the network of international coaches, that also hinders Jamaica from getting a lot of international friendlies.
Listen, brother, when it come out to friendly, it's not linked to nothing. If you not have this, the team not again a practice game. First and foremost, if Jamaica asks United States to come to Jamaica, right,
Yeah,
and play, we have to pay for them hotel fee. We have to pay them a lot of things. We have to pay them. Every
yeah,
time Jamaica get a friendly game, a team invite Jamaica. I want to play against Jamaica. That's how it works. Jamaica keep on ball, but they don't have the money. You're telling me you don't have any money to get a friendly game against Trinidad in Montego Bay or in the office? You're telling me that Jamaica don't have any money to get Guyana? You're telling me that all of these small team, you take your time, you work your way up. That's
yeah.
how if you want to get a style of play and a system.
You know what's funny though, Ryan? Also, because my ex girlfriend,
All right,
her
watch it.
father.
Just a second. I'm going to give you back. Paul Hall, remember this. Paul Hall, he has never been a head coach yet. He always been an assistant coach. He has been coaching for 9 years. And when to be a top coach, you have to in the firing line. When you be at the second hand man, it's totally different.
Yeah, yeah.
So go for it.
I was saying my ex girlfriend, her dad is a sponsor for this club called Brøndby FC. That's where
Get some sponsor for the reggae boys now, man.
Aston was playing for that club, and they benched him after like 3 or 4 games. I know I knew the coach that was coaching Brøndby. He says why a lot of Jamaican players though come to Scandinavia, they don't have composure and they don't have a lot of ball control. Their style of play is run, 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 and the style of game here is ball possession and composure. Jamaican players they lack ball control and they lack composure. And with the international friendlies, a lot of teams don't want to have international friendlies against Jamaica because they also don't want to risk their players getting hurt, injured, because they
I
think
know that.
Jamaica play
Listen,
very aggressive.
listen, listen. we is the number one team in Caribbean. We should aim for the number one team in CONCACAF. That's how the standard should set. Look at the type of player we have. You think if any other nation have these type of player, we are so lucky and we are so blessed that we can go to England, other country, getting the player them up to speed from UK, and we can just go to England and say, okay, you're born in Jamaica at the age of 6 years old, come and play. You think this is what you want Ryan Sterling come and do? This is why you want Ryan
This
Sterling
is
to
the
come.
best crop we have, Ryan. This is the best crop of English players we ever had. Outside of Dean Burton and Paul Hall and Robbie Earl and those guys back in '98, this is the best crop of English players Jamaica has ever had. So it's you have to say just we have to give this a chance to play out as well.
I get a super chat. I think thank you, brother, for the super chat. I think this super chat is for you, you know.
I
Bring
think
it
that
up.
was
Why now? Come on.
yeah. I think it's we have this is a I think Jamaican football is at a pivotal
Shit. Why the super
juncture
chat now? Come on.
right now, Ryan, and I think
Look
we're in
like
a
a
good
oh
place.
yeah, see it. It come up now. Yeah. This is for you, you know.
Cool. That's good. Roof last Gold Cup squad for 2 years and the man still looking past. But we don't know because there's no transparency. We don't even know what's happening with his passport. I heard even on your show before, Ryan, you said Roof had his passport. So I don't know what's going on now. What's happening with this passport thing? There's no transparency in the JFF. In all these
Listen,
other clubs, you can go on the website and see things. We don't know anything.
my brother, you see, when you have people, my brother, it's sad. Bless up. I really appreciate the super chat. Let me tell you something. You see,
Blessed
the
tell
brother Cataract was on the platform a while ago. And me tell you, bro, let me tell you something, brother. To get a passport, trust me. If Cataracts in Jamaica and them links Cataracts, all of them man the passport sort out. Man, I ask you, I tell me, I tell you.
you can't, but that's different. You can't do that. No, you
Virgin,
can't do that. You can't do
Virgin,
that. You can't do
this
that,
is
Ryan.
Virgin,
You
this is what
cannot
run
do that.
Jamaica Virgin.
You're
School
gonna
of
if
Virgin,
you
man.
do that, if you do that,
No, Virgin.
you're gonna expose the
Anyway,
Jamaican
anyway,
government.
anyway, listen, I don't want really to talk too much. Let's get off of that topic, but big up for the super chat. You follow me on Hold on, you follow me on Instagram?
I'm following you.
You following me? You message me?
Yeah.
All
Solid.
right. Me and you will chat. So let's move off of that topic here. Let's move off of that topic here. Let's move off of that topic here. See?
And enough respect, bro. I love Jamaican football to the grave, though. I will never lose 10-0. Me in at the stadium. Me
Listen,
there, bro. I
Virgin,
love it.
with Virgin, more changes. Me
Yeah,
have me have two youth, me have a daughter and a son. I don't know if them a come play football.
me have
You
a
think,
2 year old. Me have a
well
2 year
on
old.
brother, you think what happened now in the Jamaican Football Federation and in the Jamaican football? You see the instructor? Listen, if we vlogger don't try to put them in a straight line and put pressure them for things change. We see things are change. You have a big up to the JFF.
Yes,
We see you guys listening to us, but guess what? We now stop until it come perfect.
yeah, thank
Listen,
you. Thank you.
my kids coming up, and I don't want my kids come. I don't want my kids go play for Canada because the same thing we were talking about 10, 20 years ago,
See,
going back
man,
to the same thing. Man,
man,
if you understand what me I try
it's
say.
gonna get better, Ryan, man. Because one thing I always use like when we
Virgin,
want to
Virgin,
change the
I me
optimistic.
usually play football at the same thing. At the same thing our hall said. It's gonna
You're
get better.
you're optimistic, man,
No, Virgin.
I
Sometimes I
love that.
get vexed, Virgin. Them for do better, Virgin.
Yeah, Jamie Ricketts said Rudolph Austin retired. Yeah, he retired. He was at Brøndby FC here in Copenhagen. He was terrible. He couldn't stay fit and he was committing too many fouls and they just benched him
Yeah.
for the season.
He, he,
He's
he,
so aggressive.
he's a top player, man. He's a top player. I'm just getting age. Ask anybody about Rudolph Austin for Leeds United in the Premier League now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But Demo, We need changes, brethren. We need changes, brethren. We want the thing for do well. You don't think we want to hold our head high as Jamaican? Hmm? Come on, man. Things need to be done. And we need to do the right
But
thing, brethren.
Ryan, this World Cup though, because I think you blogger, is it vloggers or bloggers? I don't. It's
Got
vloggers.
YouTube, everything, brother.
YouTuber. I don't want to say the wrong term. You play an important role as well. You guys have to also be careful with the while trying to have the balance and keep the JFF honest, not to spew too much negativity around the team because we want to galvanize the fans too. We want to get that feeling them
Yeah, but
back in.
yeah, when
You get
yo,
so
me, it's
balance.
when it reach the Gold Cup, me give you all of them thing. That I'm a very good guy at that.
Okay, okay, okay.
Look at this. Coach Karome say, what has changed from 98? May I ask you, because you must older than me. What has changed from 98?
A lot has changed from 98.
Tell me, tell the viewers what changed.
It's not a lot of positive changes, however.
So if on a
That
positive bridging, what change, man?
a lot of changes has been so. All right, the problem that I see with Theodore Whitmore is still stuck in the 98 philosophy of football, which is this hard playing defense when we had Peter Cargill and those guys just grinding it up. Football is no longer at that place anymore, my friend. Football is more it's a free flowing ball game, and Theodore Whitmore is from an era where the ball game was more gritty and more just if you watch Jamaica old games, I see Theodore Whitmore. They say Theodore Whitmore don't have a style of play or a style that he's putting on the Jamaican team. He does. He does. You can see it. It's that 98 style. It's just we just defend till we score one goal. It's like maybe it's not positive, but we can see Theodore Whitmore fingerprint all over this team. So people just don't see if you knew where Jamaica was 98, you can see that Theodore Whitmore has one thing that he has done though. He has made Jamaica harder to beat. You have to really break down this team because a lot of games I watch, Theodore Whitmore has the defense really good. He has them really structured. I see their movement, the way they slide, their formation. But where he lacks the intelligence is moving forward. Is intent. He lacks intent and creativity, how to break down defenses. But I think he has a solid grip on how to defend, how to set up a defensive team.
Say next, big up to the super chat. Big up to the super. Why super chat now? Big up on the screen, man. Get another super chat. This is for you again, Bridging, because the viewers are teaching in the bridge. They will beat your bad Bridging.
Okay, how does this? What is super chat? What is this? Bro, I'm new to YouTube. How does this work? What am I do? When them beat your bad, them just
No,
super chat you.
no. Super chat like they donate. They give a donation and it
Oh,
come
to
up.
the channel.
Come up.
Nice, nice. So
Come
tell
up,
me
yeah.
why you didn't make the effort to get these players from 2 to 3 years ago. You didn't think the coach have something to do with that. No, what you don't understand is a lot of these players all have aspiration to play for England. They all keep themselves in
Mm.
that pool for England. Is when they see the time is running out that they say, you know what, I need to play for Jamaica. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of players are on the fence. Ivan Tony, he's on the fence right now. A lot of these players want to play for England because it's more. It's they're born there. They're there. It's easier for them transitioning. So a lot of players they still harbor in aspirations and dreams to play for England. So you can't just go get them 3 years ago. 3 years ago, Roof probably think he was gonna play for England. 3 years ago, Daniel Johnson thought he was gonna play for England. 3 years ago, Antonio thought he was gonna play
Them
for
player now
England.
play for England 3 years ago. I see one comment with Demo, me I try to find it back.
So make top of
I think him say
make top
something
of the
about
defensive coach.
Scotland and
Well, I agree with you, Donovan. Donovan, we have the same last name, by the way. Hopefully, we are family as
Demo.
well.
Demo. Me say that, oh yeah, see the Jamaica. Man, tell
Jamaica, they rank above Egypt. That's all that plays for right behind Scotland. That rubbish.
Virgin.
I'm proud
Demo.
Jamaican.
Demo, remember Dima, remember, so we in the remember in Jamaica is one of the third best team in CONCACAF. You know? Remember that, you know, brother. And whenever Egypt and Scotland are play international friendly, they might play be a big monster.
Yeah.
You know how Jamaica will get more big game, my brother, when they start to compete and beat these teams.
When Paul Hall is the coach.
You
That's
understand?
when Jamaica's gonna get
No,
big.
bro, you have to put some respect on top of it. You can't just set part like you disrespect the coach.
I'm not disrespecting in
Yeah,
Tapa.
get rid of him already.
No, I'm just saying Tapa. You watch the games.
Somebody say, yo,
How much time
yeah,
Tapa
watch
make
cricket,
your heart
brother.
race? How much time Tapa make your heart race when him get that Tapa just lack that killer instinct, my friend. Like he lacks that killer instinct. He doesn't know how to put him foot on a team that can crush them and win the game. He doesn't know. He doesn't have that. You can't teach that, brother. You can't teach that. Klinsmann, used when Klinsmann went to the USA, he changed US football forever. He changed. Klinsmann took the German style of play to the USA and changed US football forever. No, USA is an attacking football team. USA used to play similar football to Jamaica 1-1, 1-0, or 0-0. Now USA 3-1, 2-0 is the type of coach, my friend. And USA only used to use local based coaches. Is when Klinsmann came in and changed the philosophy, and that's what Jamaica needs. And I think Paul Hall is the man for that. With the fact that we're going to be recruiting so heavily from the United Kingdom, I think Paul Hall is the man to help those players transition into the
All right.
team.
So he said, I remember, this is what a big amount of credit in the bank. All right. You see, when Klinsmann take over the US national team, when I think Klinsmann say to the federation, bet they don't tell me.
I don't know. I'm listening.
Anyone in the chat can tell me when Klinsmann take over the US national team, he make a lot of quote, but he have a specific quote he make all the time. And the US people were mad at him when he made that quote. The federation was mad at him when he made that quote. I want to see if anybody have that quote they
I
don't in the
remember
comment section.
he said something, he was controversial at the time, but I don't remember word for word.
No,
Was it?
no. All right, watch this. Coach, what's his name again? Coach, what's his name again?
Jurgen
Ye-
Klinsmann.
Jurgen Klinsmann, the former Tottenham Spurs legend. Listen what the man said. Demo, the man said, if United States want to be the best in CONCACAF and stay up there, and if United States want to be one of these powerhouses in the world, US players need to go to Europe. This remember once upon a time, look at the US team now. Look how many players. US start to ship them player to you. And when Klinsmann said that to the federation at the time, they thought it was a disrespect. But guess what? Klinsmann, as a manager, where usual coach the German national team, he know what the heights of football. And these United States player playing the MLS. And this is where Jamaican player want to go. Yes, I know it's a stepping in the stone to get in the USL and
I hate the
oh
USL, Ryan. I hate the USL, Ryan. The USL has destroyed Jamaican football. The USL has
what
destroyed
I done.
Jamaican football. The USL, if you look at the USL is where Jamaican footballers go to die. That's where they go to end their careers. Because you see, when they get into the USL, they don't transition very well. The stats are there.
I'm going to
When
come
they
out, stay in. I'm going to come out, so stay in. I'm going to put a full screen, so
Yeah,
keep on
yeah.
it. I'll
The
try.
USL has been the death of Jamaican football, I think. The USL is just the style of play is too slow. Jamaican players don't get to express themselves. USA coaches, they coach in a more conservative way. But as I said, I spoke to coaches here in Denmark and Sweden because I play football, and they said Jamaican footballers just don't have the composure. They don't have the composure, and they don't have ball control. They play this kick and run football. That don't work in Europe. Here in Europe, it's ball possession, ball possession, ball possession, ball possession. We break down teams, key plays, key passes to break down teams. Jamaican play kick and run, hard tackle, a long ball, and we get a crossing and we get a head and score. That doesn't work. That doesn't work, my friend. That doesn't work. So I understand what Ryan was saying, that Jurgen Klinsmann said we want more players from US to go to England, but Jamaican players just don't make the grade. You can't take Jamaican players to England like that. They don't make the grade, my friend. They just don't make the grade. Who was the last big team that Jamaica beat? I don't even know. The last big team that Jamaica. Jay Shaw is real talk, bro. Topper is a defensive coach. He don't have a tactical mindset. We see it, Richard. It's all there. It's there. We can watch the game. That's the difference when even Winfred Schaefer was a defensive minded coach as well. Winfred Schaefer was a defensive minded coach as well. I think a lot of people didn't notice that. But what Winfred Schaefer does is he likes to play a complete. I think he plays a little bit of how the Dutch style of football, but he was also a defensive minded coach, Winfred Schaefer. Rene Simoes has been a defensive minded coach. He was the coach in '98, and I'm glad we are not no longer using his philosophy. He's a defensive minded coach. Lazarinus, I thought he would have been a great coach for Jamaica. That was very short. It was a short stint. That didn't really work out. But I'm a Dutch fan and a Liverpool fan. I love the style of Dutch play, the
He's a
Dutch
Liverpool
football.
supporter.
Liverpool supporter to the grave. Reds every day, all day.
Yeah. You know I'm
Yeah,
a Liverpool supporter.
big up. And maybe that's why we get along, brother. Brother, I've been watching you ever since you've been on this thing. Because I'm on Clubhouse. You're not on Clubhouse, right?
No.
Clubhouse is a good platform as well, where there's a lot of people over there as well. And you should join us one time. I have a room over there called Yard Talk, and we don't talk football as much, so I always just tune in to you when you're talking football. And I love how
Okay.
motivated you are as a fan, just like I am, bro. I
Yeah.
have my Liverpool jersey, my Jamaican jersey. One time I go all a Copenhagen, people I laugh at them. They say, "Hey, Liverpool, yeah, we're Manchester fan."
So
Because
we get the
here's
Jamaican jersey to buy in Copenhagen.
Yeah. I bought this in Copenhagen because a
Yeah.
guy they have these sports shops that sell jerseys from all different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can just buy a jersey. Yeah, people in the chat, they were talking. All they're looking for is pace. Yeah, Jamaican players. That's why they don't translate. And I tell you, which Jamaican player you know, Ryan, that been to the USL and became successful after transitioning? I don't. It was Corey Burke in the USL at one point.
Yeah,
I
you have a
think.
few Jamaican make a you have a few Jamaican make a mark in the USL and then go into the MLS.
Yeah, but I feel like the style of coaching in the USL, it's a conflict between how Jamaicans play football. The USL is a slower. If you look at the pace, the USL game is slow. It just takes long for the build-ups. It's a lot of
Hold on. The person who
negative.
oh, person gone. But yeah, guys, almost 3 hour stream. I will 2 o'clock. I will cut off.
Yeah.
So
All
cut
right,
off two.
nice. It's almost
So I
eight
have
o'clock over here.
yeah. So we have a
Okay.
few more minutes and then I cut off. So yeah.
Yeah,
But
man. So make a rally, brother. Rally for the Gold Cup. No matter what the squad is, make a
yeah,
rally.
me have a rally man, but at this time, you know, I'm just share my thought on the team, but want to see the federation do better, Bridget.
Yeah. Because I don't mind Jamaica losing the Gold Cup, because Whitmore will get fired.
Him not getting to get fired, Bridging. Have that in mind, Bridging. Jamaica Whitmore will not get fired because he don't want no pressure. Jamaica don't want to pay money. They don't want to pay the player them. They don't want to pay an overseas coach to get there. To take the team to the next level. Because one of the things they don't want an overseas coach. They're not going to have any saying in the team. If an overseas coach come and take over, the federation will have no say because the overseas coach will not sign a contract and said he want full. You ever hear the call? You ever hear you want your child, you want full custody? You want a full saying? That what the JFF don't want. They don't want have a Winford Schaefer again. They don't want have a the 98 coach because they're going to have a lot of dictator. Paul Hall, Michael Rams, big up yourself, Bridging. So glad you never come in the chat in now. Controversy. Big up yourself, man. So Michael Rams, I ask you a question. Who's your favorite Jamaican player? And is Coach Whitmore is the man for the job to take the Reggae Boys forward? I'm asking you that. Michael Rams, do you think Jamaica can win the Gold Cup? I know he's a Jamaican supporter. Yeah. Listen, as what I was just saying a while ago, brother, they don't want an overseas coach to come dictate to them, Bridging. So
No, it's the
that,
expense, Ryan. It's not the. I don't think it's a dictate thing.
yeah,
It's the expense. It's the
no.
budget. It's the budget.
Listen, corporate Jamaica too, bro. Whenever the foreign coach come, they give the foreign coach a lot of money. They give them a lot of money. The corporate Jamaica come on board and give them a lot of money. Yeah?
Yeah.
So when local coach like Theodore Whitmore, you know how much Theodore Whitmore get him pay to coach the national team?
But think about it. If you have Drake, let's say Drake is a fan of
Michael
your
Rams have to be more confident, man. You mean by we are the Reggae
Ryan.
Boys.
If Drake is a fan of your team, that already give your team more clout than
So
if Beanie Man is a fan of your team. I'm just saying. So you have to look at how it projects to the wider world. If you get a big coach, let's say we get a Ericsson who used to coach England, the Swedish coach. Immediately, if him start coach Jamaica, right now Jamaica's stats go up by just the imagery of him being there. Theodore Whitmore, if you ask half the world, nobody knows who Theodore Whitmore is. So brands don't like to get behind things that people don't know because that is not really driving traffic for the brand. Brand don't really get behind you for fun, my friend. You think corporate Jamaica get behind Jamaican football because them loves the football? It also needs to drive traffic to their brand, bro. So Theodore Whitmore is just not the face that they're looking for. And I think Paul Hall is a man who will even take a pay cut to coach Jamaica based on his passion. That's why I think Paul Hall is perfectly situated to take over this Jamaica team. That's why I said if we lose, I'm okay as well because I know Whitmore will be fired, and at least I
he's
will
not
have
going to
less
get
headache.
fired.
I will have less
Bridging
headaches.
on the ground, I may tell you.
Let's make a bet, which is no, the bet is doesn't have anything in the bet, but I will bet you on your show, my first time on Ryan LFC show, which I'm also a huge fan, that if Theodore Whitmore doesn't win the Gold Cup, I'm saying it here, they will be calling for his head. Fans, vloggers, YouTubers, a lot of people, we're gonna be calling for Theodore Whitmore head. It's gonna be so obvious, my friend, because he's gonna. The only thing he can say is the JFF is not supporting him, but they're gonna say you had the players, you had the players. So what's gonna be his excuse? What is his gonna be his excuse now? So I'm telling you, he's on the chopping block, man. That's you see. What the guy named Love from Germany?
Yeah.
Him gone now. But even though he would still be able to coach Germany if he wants, he's an amazing coach. But when you lose big tournaments, there's repercussions, my friend. Somebody head got to chop off. And you see, we start chopping head right now. Jerome Waite, him get him head chop off last week, but he knew he was going. He knew his head was rolling soon, because that's why he came out and spoke like that. He sensed that it was happening, so he jumped out in front of it and tried to make his case before that
All right.
actually happened.
I'm going to put you on the spot. How would you feel if you were Theodore Whitmore and you said, you know, I love Ryan LFC and I want Ryan LFC to come be my assistant coach. And Ryan LFC have the more qualification more than you. Me and your
Mhm.
close friend, me and your teammate. Would you, the chairman, take the job?
He's not gonna be listen, but that's one of the things you have to do in NFC. You see, football is a sport, but it's yet a business. You see, friendship don't work with losing, my friend. You see, when you are lose, Ryan NFC, LFC, when you are lose, all the fans then we start stoning you. Me, I tell you, losing don't go down well with nobody. And if this team continue losing, people, Jamaica, what do we owe Theodore Whitmore? He's giving his service to his country, and he's also getting an opportunity to go out and coach a big national team. You notice when Theodore Whitmore had his first stint, why when he got fired, no other international club or any team came for Theodore Whitmore to go and coach. He was still in Jamaica coaching. So that tells you how he's deemed in the public. He's not well like he's not in demand, my friend. He's not in
Listen,
demand, Ryan.
every single time Theodore Whitmore, I think Theodore Whitmore, he just coach a Jamaica national team and he always coach on school team. He coach him school team. No other club in the Premier
No.
League calling for Theodore Whitmore. I don't know if he don't want to coach. I don't know. I don't know. But I get a
Yeah.
super chat here. Your name stay. Your name Devante, right? Dalavan.
No, my name is Taylor, J. Taylor.
J Taylor. So you say my last name.
Yeah, we have the same last name. I may
You
have a
say
brother named Donovan as well. Taylor.
Dalavan Taylor. Big up for the
Yeah.
super chat, Dalavan Taylor.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's gonna be exciting, bro. It's gonna be exciting. I just can't
so
wait if you Ravel Morris to be out there. Because I'm a huge Ravel Morris fan, by the way, too. So when me and I kill Ravel, when me and people are beat Ravel Morris on the show, I'm in the comments just going.
so so St. James I, yeah, big up coach. We think about that community.
Anybody know who in the JFF is responsible for Paul Hall getting the assistant job? We don't know who make these appointments. The JFF is a very gray area organization. Things
Listen,
just pop out and
listen. The person who called the shot is Theodore Whitmore, and I must say, Mr. Speed.
you see that guy, Mr. Speed. I think that guy is one of the biggest snakes in that organization. I think
Why?
that guy has. I
Um,
think he has his hand in more things than he portrays himself. He comes off to me as one of those people who like to pull strings behind the scene and then come out and give you a persona. He gives me that vibe. He gives me that vibe that he's more influential than he pretends to be on camera. And I feel
you
that
think
that
so?
guy is doing. Yeah, I think so. He seems like one of those power grabbing people who likes to be in charge or be a part of decision making. That's my personal. I could say that to his face. That's just the vibe I get. I watch his interviews because
Listen, Taylor,
yeah.
let me tell you something. I have a video to do. I'm not going to tell you guys a Thai craft the video. I have a video to do on that guy. I make sure that I send that video to you in a bridge. Coach,
Yeah.
coach, I make sure I'm going to send that video to you. So we just say about the Rudolph speed. Why you think that? Why you think? Because when him see on camera, you think
No,
him,
no.
you know him
He.
personally?
I don't know in person, but I know
How
someone
many
who
times you
knows
listen?
him. I
How
know
many times you
someone
listen?
all his interviews. Listen, you see, Jamaica personally, Ryan FC, I never miss a Jamaica football game as long as it's on something playing. If I have a radio, me just I tell you from the day me enter the national stadium, my first experience at the stadium was I lift somebody lift me up and throw me over a nice stadium. And when I look, me just see thousands of people, and I'm like, whoa. I play under 16 for Homo Technical, so I was a footballer myself. I played third division in Denmark for Velensbeck, and then I took up music production and worked with a couple labels like the Universal, the Sony's as a songwriter and producer. So, but football is always. This is why I'm getting my coaching license. I'm getting my B coaching license with the Tottenham school who comes over to Scandinavia. It's just on halt right now, based
So
on
you
the
want so you want to give back your few you want to come back to Jamaica and coach?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm from Mandeville, bro. Jamaica is gonna be my home. I'm just in these places for the money. I'm not Jamaica. I'm a home. When a gunshot I fall like rain, I don't name it there. Because it's just that energy. It's my people. It's whatever they come with the bad and they come with the good. Football for me is we need more coaches who are experienced with not just getting the B license through the JFF. We need coaches outside because I want to go back and coach my high school. I want to go back and give them a
You hear
different style
this?
of play.
You hear this? Taylor is the alkaline of
Oh,
Europe.
that I must somebody that you know me, man.
You,
That's
you
probably
rate
somebody.
alkaline?
Alkaline is a great artist, but I think they're probably talking about my music. They're talking about my music. That person know me.
Yeah.
Big football, a big business, real talk, JTL. Yeah, because even me, I have goals. I even register a sports agency here. That's something I want to do here. To bring
Mm,
footballers here to Scandinavia, but I
mm.
want to have them here and we coach them up because the coaches here tell me what the Jamaican players are lacking: composure, ball control. That's why Jamaica don't have a lot of ball possession. Go and look at the stats. We never outplayed any top teams with ball possession. It's always we're on the back foot, scrambling, scrambling. So our players look like they're not fit, but they are fit, but they're just running for 90 minutes chasing the other team for the ball. You're gonna get tired, my friend, no matter how fit you are. So,
Brethren, listen, I must say, brethren, I always say this on my channel. The Jamaican national team always on the back foot. And because we want to be on the back foot, the team make us on the back foot.
yeah,
Simple as that. Next thing too, bro, I always tell people, when a football team have a lot of possession of the ball, 75% of the time in football, when a team have 75% of the ball, they win the game. You
90% of
understand?
the time,
So,
probably.
what Jamaica lack, brother, is the composure to keep in the ball, to dominate it. We never, as I say, we never dominate. And I always tell people, we never dominate the game. Brethren, you know how long Jamaica don't score 3 goals in our match?
No, we don't. You know, the best football game Jamaica ever played to me was a game against New Zealand. It was a game against New Zealand years ago when Jamaica went down to New Zealand and we beat New Zealand 3-1. And Jamaica looked so good. And I think Tapa Whitmore was the coach as well. Jamaica looked so good. We were so organized. The team was playing fluent. But I think after that, Tapa Whitmore, this is what Tapa Whitmore need to do, Ryan FC. Even if you
Oh,
try and
Mexico,
play,
Mexico versus Panama. Mexico versus Panama. This is what friendly game. You
9
see,
Eastern.
you see the difference, man. You see the difference, Taylor. The
Yeah.
difference. You see why Mexico and the other day Mexico and Costa Rica play USA and why Jamaica cannot get game against these rival, CONCACAF Gold Cup rival, Panama, Mexico. Why we can if they're not in the group, we should play them in our practice game. But guess what? We lack money. Look at Mexico. I'm betting you Mexico is a
No,
team.
no. You gotta understand this, Ryan FC. That's another thing you have to understand about the football politics. Teams don't like to play too much friendly international against teams that they're competing with in their region. It's just I think they don't want to give you too much looks at them.
But what about Mexico play? Just well on the man that Taylor. Taylor,
Yeah.
Mexico and Costa Rica,
Mm.
USA, and Panama play recently in a friendly game after the Nation League.
Yeah, it's because it's
Hold
prep
on,
for.
no, man. Yes, but me I say once Jamaica not having Mexico and these team in their group, we should at least
We
get
should
practice
play.
game with them.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I
But
can't.
even all right, even when it's not Gold Cup time, it's just all about bullshit, man. I'm sick and tired of the federation. We need games. That's how you're going to make a team better.
Yeah, and we gotta get speed out of there, cause speed, that guy
But
they go take over
anyway,
the
guys,
JFF. Speed, I get
normally I in my bed at Taylor. Normally I in my bed at this time, 2 o'clock Canadian time, and I have to
It's 2 in the morning now.
no 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. I have to sleep for work. I work at night, so
Okay, work at night.
I don't. Yeah. So anyway, I have to run Taylor. I just message you on Instagram, so
We link up,
reply
man.
to
When are
me.
you on again?
Yeah, man. Eh?
When are you back on again?
Coach Karumi, you're going to be some of the hosts, so I will definitely Coach Karumi. I tell you from now, so prepare yourself.
Yeah, man. Yo, me love it like
Coach,
we have a 2-year-old
coach,
daughter, So if we
coach,
put her to bed, we're good.
coach. You're going to be a host, so look out for that. I think you're going to be a good host. Coach Karumi, for a year, put up a thumbs up. You're going to be a host. So sometime if I'm not making it, Coach Karumi will be here and he will be controlling the life. So yeah, so Taylor, I just messaged you and stuff. So enough respect to Taylor. That have and Taylor down in the comment section. Um
We'll link up, man.
Shut
Yes,
up, big up yourself, big up Coach Karumi, big up every single one of you guys in the chat and stuff. I really, really appreciate you guys. So enough respect. So stay
All
put,
right.
stay put. Don't leave Taylor. Stay put.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the like button. So until next time, from a boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.